Hello, everyone. Welcome back to your regularly scheduled program of Adventures of Avacia, Heavenless Sky. It is me, and now I'm looking at the stupid layout and seeing that people's PNGs aren't showing up. Oh, the gods hate me today. All right, give me a second. Technical difficulties. It gives Paige time to stall.
It's all Zach's fault.
I spent like 2 hours when I got home from work today prepping the session. And the one thing that I cannot prep while you guys are not in the call is the thing that's breaking. It's hilarious to me. Alright, let's see here. Copy that. James, that's info. James. Gift for James. Oop.
Do I just have the music bot turned down, or is it not playing?
Give me a second and I will let
I
you know.
don't believe it's playing, Garrett. I think.
No, it should be playing.
Well, it isn't.
I don't hear it.
Yeah, it's not playing on our end.
Make sure the
Like
video's not
gaslighting.
paused.
I'm looking at the video right now, and it's playing. And I have it on max volume.
Awkward.
The gaslighting of just, well, it should be playing. And we're like, hey, dog, it's not playing. It's like trying to gaslight us.
No, it's playing.
I don't think you guys understand.
All right, let me fix
God,
the
Ryan,
layout thing.
Brian, I never heard your sweet voice in so long.
Yeah, I know, right? It's crazy.
Like a week.
I've been working, dude. Unfortunately, it's not that fun.
Alright, getting that bag and that cash moolah.
The cheddar, I'm working Thanksgiving and the day after something.
Ew!
Bro.
That's wrong.
But I get extra pay, so.
Okay. Compensation.
Time and a half or double?
Are your
Time and
parents
a half.
pissed at you?
Nice.
No, they already understood.
There's Paige.
My brother's a
Yay.
CO2.
I get a jet.
Mhm.
The guillotine awaits.
Oh, that's understandable. Yeah.
Hey, whoa.
Dude, we've all...
Okay.
Ray, don't be surprised. We've set
had
these ground
this
rules
conversation.
way time ago.
Guys,
Guys, let me know if you guys
but
can actually hear the bot at some point.
Still no.
No,
Mm-mm.
I have it on
that's what I was
100%.
saying.
Zach.
I can't like just like let you execute and guillotine my
Right,
girlfriend.
right.
Like,
I get that. I get
So
that.
I gotta,
There is
like-
no favorites. The guillotine is
Can
rated
I-
E
can
for
I-
everyone.
Can I volunteer
No.
to join the guillotine?
No.
I didn't ask you.
Oy.
No.
I didn't ask you.
That's extra labor for our executioner.
Ah,
So,
then
you know.
we gotta get.
Actually,
we gotta do.
you know what's so funny? Oh, Jesus, can I not press the wrong button? You know what's so funny though?
Oh
fellas?
my God! There it is.
Oh, did you turn it up because you couldn't hear it? Now
Yeah,
it's blaring.
I put it on 200%.
Alrighty, music bot's working. Everything's working. Alrighty, sorry guys, you guys have just been sitting here listening to me to us ramble while I've been experiencing tranquility, as they say. But regardless, again, welcome back to your regularly scheduled program. It is I, Evil Skyman, your favorite and merciful deity, along with these Chucklefucks Team Overtime. And you know, they did a good. They did a good. This is session 38. Heroes of Lolis is the title. I am including titles now before the session starts, and I know that's gonna come back and bite me in the ass eventually. But you know what? It's the true fashion of D&D in a way, and you know, the editing.
You better
tool-
not like it. Don't make it like One Piece and just spoil the entire episode.
I feel like I'm spoiling previous episodes by saying the Heroes of Lolis, but we're good. So if you haven't watched the previous 37 sessions, what are you doing?
Do that.
Get the fuck back
Please
there.
do that.
There is a whole ass playlist. Do it.
And while you're at it, click subscribe. And if you like the content, make sure to like it and comment. Who is your favorite Team Overtime
that-
player?
Yes.
Also,
Hit that
don't forget
bell
to hit the
icon.
bell.
Yes. Hit the
Hit
bell,
that
damn it.
icon.
Punch the bell. Seriously. If that
Let's
bell
say
doesn't
our
look like the
sponsor.
Liberty Bell by the time you're done with it, you're doing it wrong.
You guys don't break our bell though. We only got one. We only have one bell. We do not have the budget for a second bell.
We will get the budget for a second bell if it happens.
On the
We will
Patreon.
not.
We do not have a
Not
Patreon.
on Patreon.
If there's an inspirational D2s on Patreon,
Advertising.
it is not
There's
us.
no Patreon. There's no Patreon. Yeah.
If somebody out there has an inspirational D2's Patreon username, I'm coming for you. It will be ours.
You're doing what?
That's a little personal, Zach.
Fuck you guys.
I
I was gonna
dial
be-
that one back, buddy.
I was gonna be merciful today. Anyways,
Whoa.
We have that on camera.
Do you have that on?
I've said worse. Anyways,
We got it on Blu-ray.
anyways, we're gonna go ahead and get right into the session here with the session recap. And if I'm remembering correctly, it is not Owen's week.
I think it's Owen's week.
I was about to, no,
Pretty
I
sure it's
actually
Owen's
thought it was
week.
Owen's.
It actually, never
I did
mind.
not.
That's no wait.
Yeah.
No, I'm wrong. I'm right and wrong at the same time. It is not Owen's week.
What?
I thought Owen did it like 2 weeks ago, but
He did it last week. So,
I
I did last week. I do it on odd numbers. We're on 38, I believe.
yes.
Hey Owen. The next
Why
time
do you
try to
remember
gaslight
that?
him into letting
Oh.
you do the session recap, Owen, go along with it.
We had him.
We had him in the bag,
You
dog.
did not have me. I have the document. I have the literal attendance chart spreadsheet that tells me when Owen does it.
That's what they all say.
He has to have a spreadsheet for
We
me.
back in his-
specifically.
No, it's a spreadsheet that lets me know who is immune to the session recap and who is not really. So it's really your guys'
All right,
benefit.
Ryan.
Zach-
I know you're itching.
Zach-
Come on,
All right,
buddy.
Zach,
Ryan,
you
say the
put
words.
in the every other week thing for me specific.
Ryan, do the honors.
For the love of God, roll that piece of die. I need it in my life. Please.
Die.
Amen. Amen.
Sounds like a JoJo stand piece of die. Great.
And I said, roll that die, please.
Foghorn Leghorn.
Alrighty. So how many? So all of you were here last time. Slash roll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, 1d6. Here we go. 5. Let's take a look at the number here. Garrett is 1.
Massive
James is
follower,
2.
Epic.
Paige is 3. Salem is 4. It is Jackson at number 5.
Jackson gets it a lot.
This is
Does
not
he?
going to be a good recap. I can just tell you that.
It's okay. Everybody gets the same d6 no matter what recap you do, so long as you do a recap.
You have access to the notes. They're pinned in the group chat. Yeah, I saw, but unless I'm stupid, I don't see the ones from last session.
They're all in the. All right, fair enough.
Oh no! Remember,
I got you,
remember.
I got
No,
you,
no,
Boogie,
Owen,
I got
Owen.
you,
It's
Boogie.
because you. It's because you
I'm on the
recently
way.
did that
Been
thing.
divided.
You did that
Take it,
dividing.
take it,
Oh,
take
yeah, I
it,
recalled
take it,
them.
take it, take it. I'm passing it to you, Jackson. I had it pulled
Guys,
up and
I
ready.
want to preface this before Jackson starts. All right, for our lovely viewers, it's not that we don't pay attention. If anything, we pay too much attention to be able to not write our own notes. Right.
Exactly.
So this is not a slight on Zach. It never is a slight on Zach. What this is a slight on our own awkwardness and our ability to have to give a presentation in front of a classroom. We're having flashbacks.
I'm bad at public speaking.
Thank you for coming to my TED Talks.
Yeah. Like we could probably.
This is us fumbling
So
with the.
it's also hilarious
cards.
because in another campaign we're all in, I'm the note taker at one point because Owen's not in that campaign. And so when I take bad notes, it's on me when someone else has to do the recap.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Because I pay attention. I, like Garrett is saying, pay attention too much, and I'm therefore reprimanded for it. Like what happened last night.
Or your dog has to take a shit and then you miss things.
Yes, genuinely, that's what happened.
Yeah, dude, when
Yeah.
Moose has to take a
I'm
shit
being
once an hour.
So for real.
No,
Do
taking
not blame
notes for
me.
this-
I'm not the one who potty trained him. It was my mother.
Taking notes for this campaign is easy because if I miss something, I can just go back in the VOD later.
Yes,
That's
that is
real.
a thing. Anyways, Jackson, Whenever you're ready, I will switch up the music for the session recap.
Come on, Jackson.
Okay,
Come on. Come on.
Last session was called Lolis at Rest because we had just beaten all the corruptors. Dwell and Lorelai went and did some thing with the Mages Union. Sorry, I have to turn the bot down. The bot is like really loud in my ears right now and it's taking my focus away. Crap. Bo was kind of helping out with just, I don't know, rebuilding the town, getting people stuff they need. Orcs and Aryax were still in the sewers. Aryax gives up trying to offer support and leaves. Then they ran into Saghoon on the way out. Orcs was taking some time to be emo in the sewers, which is okay. Asher was on the outskirts of the city, licking his wounds after fleeing from the fight. The woman wearing the purple dress steps out to greet him and refers to him as little brother. Says mother sent her to watch over his progress. He is not doing well, and she knows. He mentions that what they were doing was a partial success, as Orcs had an awakening. She tells him not to pay him any mind.
And real quick, Jackson, Zach, both songs are playing at the same time for us right now.
Fixed it. Continue.
Cool, thank you. Sorry.
Orcs talks to a guard and talks about rebuilding the walls, and they figure out the corruptors can kind of help, but not really. Well, talk to some more people from the Mages Union. I think eventually there's just some more stuff around town. Eventually we go and meet some metal worker guy. His name is Yumangi. He's a troll, and we all get some upgrades to our stuff. So Aryax gets his chain reforged with the Man of Steel. Bo got something for Hanabi. Just it looks like some information, not a upgrade. Lorelai gets some armor, and she gets a brown and gold ingot to feed to the flower that's growing on her.
Real quick, Bo did get an upgrade. He was given some information on Hanabi, until basically he can't modify Hanabi, so he got a modification to his coat, so he has armor on his coat now.
Yes, that is true.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yes. All good.
Dwell asked about the meteorite she got from Sidale. It's crystallized pure mana, and then Yumanji uses the crystal to enhance revolver for her into a spell shooter. Morrow asks for his harpoon to be enhanced, and so Yumanji sharpens it with a stone that shines the power of the sea. Saghoon's staff got enhanced, that now does some different damage thingies, and Orcs request his kinetic wraps to be enhanced, and they did, and that's where the session ended.
Yeah, good job. Go ahead and take a d6 of inspiration.
There was also the bit with Orcs visiting his friend's grave, but
Yes.
yeah.
There was a bit where he
And
visited.
Lorelai's checkups.
Yes.
Yes.
Orcs
Oh, the
visited-
checkups, yeah.
Orcs visited the grave of his old friend, who I believe you did name drop.
Yes.
Lucy, yes. And
Yeah.
then Lorelai gave everybody checkups, checked on most of their mental states. There's some people who kind of just didn't because, and also you guys figured out your little psychic connection thingy, and that you all, or most all of you, hate it.
Yeah.
But also it's
Basically.
really lovely because it has the Skype ringtone, guys.
Oh,
Did we
Instanceless
learn some
item,
stuff
sorry.
about certain people with the checkup?
Orcs has a second heartbeat.
Yeah, Orcs
Yeah,
has a
that's
second
crazy.
heartbeat.
yeah.
Saghoon and Aryax's horns are kind of similar, but I mean that's ultimately speaking. Oh, during the psychic link, you all heard the weird voice in Dwell's head, technically, but you
Yep.
don't know it's the weird voice in Dwell's head.
Ooh.
Yes, we kind of met the shade. I forgot about that.
Yeah. And he did threaten to
Your
kill
best
Marl,
friend.
and it's hilarious. At least I'm laughing.
He does that.
So, we're gonna pull back. We're gonna open back up with. Let me just switch the music one more time because no longer session recap music. Sure, only one song plays on the music bot for you guys.
Excuse me, pardon.
Thou art pardoned.
Age, what the heck?
I know. I'm sorry,
So,
guys. I'll be
You guys all are kind of like crawling your way out of the sewers. Popa has gone back down. You all assume there's a highly likely chance he's going to go find some drug addicts to beat up. That's just the assumption to make. You don't know how, you don't know why, but it's probably going to happen. So, as you all have crawled your way out of the sewers, Lieutenant Arthur Beariron is there, and he's kind of sitting with Olivier on his porch. The ballistas have been replaced with like wooden rocking chairs as they're kind of both sitting there, clearly waiting for you guys. And Arthur has kind of addressed, kind of like looked at each of you, being like, "Well, it seems you all have had an eventful morning." And there's like a crash inside the house as a set of uneven footsteps can be heard coming towards the front door. One footstep sounds normal, but the other sounds heavy like metal against wood, and it's kind of a limp. As out of the door bursts another familiar face, and the extremely elderly elven man, Dr. Vish, who is updated Hero Forge is being shown in the NPC's chat and to our lovely viewers.
Oh! Was he the guy in front of the first dungeon?
Yes, he was.
Yes.
And as you can
Sick.
see,
That's
after
awesome.
the incident with the hunter, he lost both his leg and his arm, but he's since gotten replacements. And now he no longer needs the cane. Oh my, it seems you all are here. Okay. Okay. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, okay, they are here. Lieutenant, what are we doing? Come on. Stop being lazy. Arthur kind of just sighs, realizes his break is over. He's clearly tired. You can all see like the deep bags under his eyes. It's not being hidden by his makeup. No, it is not. It's very clearly there. And he kind of gets up, walks over to all of you. Good to see you all again, Team Overtime. I'm glad it's under better circumstances this time.
Yeah, it's good to see you both as well.
Yeah, Patry and Meryl put in a call to us last night and explained everything. So we got here as quick as we could. And I didn't want to believe it, but you actually did make Lolis corruptor free. And you fixed the walls, apparently. It's kind of, he kind of looks around. There's a sense of disbelief to him, as if like he's trying to cope with what he's seeing. It's a relieved version. Like he thinks that at any moment in time he's gonna wake up and this is all just a dream.
It's still in disarray, sir, and corruptors are just one of the many issues here, but we did the best that we could.
Your best is better than anyone's done in 2 decades.
Hey, we're pretty good. I'm glad to see that you survived, Dr. Vish. It's
Oh yes.
great to see you again, sir.
It take when you live as long as me, it takes a lot to keep me down. He like flexes his metal arm. Pure adamantite. The perk of being a royal scientist. Resources are a bit more provided to me.
Well, no more cane, I guess, huh?
Oh, you know, the back pain is still there. I haven't really gotten around to enhancing my spine yet, but this has given me ideas. Even ideas indeed. Anyways, now then, Lieutenant, I'm going to go speak with Father Patry, catch them up onto speed and everything, and we will convene again. And he kind of like starts walking off. You can see why his footsteps were so weird, because he's still walking like he has the limp of the cane, but he's got 2 functioning legs, so it's clearly he's still adjusting to the new attachments to his body. Right. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna say this off the record. Most of the Royal Guard has been upset with the court's decision to leave Lolis alone and hanging for so long. The king has tried over and over again to convince financial advisors, political advisors, all of them to put more support towards the city, but they all saw it as a lost cause, and I think he was starting to give up hope too. But what I'm trying to say is thank you for doing what we should have done so long ago.
Well, it's the least that we could have done for what was provided for us.
Right, yeah. Speaking of being provided, I recommend you all come visit me at the Royal Guard HQ when you arrive back in Drum, or when you have time. I'm sure you all are tired and in need of some much-deserved rest and relaxation when you get home. Dr.
Is
Vicious,
it for any particular reason?
part of it's business and part of it's just me wanting to show my gratitude for picking up our slack. I'm sure the king will have his own way of providing his thanks to all of you as well eventually, but
The king?
you've saved his sister's life and her city. Despite appearances, he's been worried sick for a long time now. And he doesn't have all the power in the kingdom. There's checks and balances that keep him from acting on his emotions. And unfortunately, his advisors saw Lolis as a sunk cost. So I can imagine he's extremely grateful to all of you. And he'll find some way to show his appreciation. I don't know how, I don't know when, but just be expecting something from him. Regardless, Dr. Vish and I have come here for 2 reasons. One, Marcus Mibonua brought us up to speed on the obelisk below the city. I've gotten approval and funding, thank God, to have a round-the-clock Royal Guard detail posted around it, so nobody can interfere with it again. And also, Dr. Vish was interested in taking a look at it himself, getting a scientific eye on it, because Marcus already got his magical one on it. So we'll be here for a couple of days handling that. I don't want to bore you all with questions that I'm sure you've answered a billion times, but I guess in terms of I've gotten a look at the obelisk, any recommendations or clues on how it works? No one who's come into contact with it has managed to get a reaction out of it.
Seems to.
Go.
Well, you about to speak?
Nope.
Come on, spit it out.
I was just gonna say Bo looks to you guys.
Well, all right. No, I'm fine. Well, seems to respond to specific influences, I would say.
Any chance you could be a little more specific?
See this medal around my wrist? This kind of thing,
Yeah, I was wondering. That aesthetic choice is bizarre, but I suppose there's some. I guess there's a reason for it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And, Dwell will pat a look at Aryax.
He doesn't look back. He's not saying anything.
Dwell immediately kind of like shuts her mouth, looks like that's about it. Yeah.
Dwell, roll me persuasion.
Yeah.
I'm so
God.
curious why you're doing this.
Dwell can't lie very well. That is it.
You have your
Oh,
charisma.
Jesus
Oh my, that's a
Christ.
natural 1.
oh Jesus.
Okay.
I'm so sorry, guys.
He kind of like narrows his eyes at all of you. Does anyone speak up? He doesn't seem like he narrows his eyes like briefly at all of you before he kind of relaxes his like royal guard leader persona for a second. Right. If that's it, I'll have that reported to the researchers so that we can try and figure out. I don't think we're going to be able to reproduce its effects, but if we know how it works, maybe we can provide a countermeasure should someone try to use it for nefarious purposes in another city. So, yeah. I'll be heading to go make sure the doctor didn't get lost or jumped by anybody. He's wearing adamantite on his arm and leg, literally, so I don't doubt he'll be fine, but he's an old man who is clearly off his rocker to a degree. So, if you'll excuse me, I think the Duchess wanted to see you all at the city center, so I'll see you all later.
Before you go, I will admit that obelisk down there is a bit of a bigger result. We ran into smaller, like, pikes or whatever a while back that acted kind of like a lure. You'd have to ask, the fuck was his name? Kingston?
Yeah, Kingston.
He's the one who interacted with it more.
He provided a report to us and your guild. It was brought to my attention specifically for the nature of it, so yeah, I drew that conclusion as well, so thank you. This just confirms that the gallery was involved again. Alright, well, sorry if I brought down all your moods. Be seeing you. And he heads towards the church.
Oh, we are bad liars.
I want to psychic link with Dwell.
Oh,
Well,
no!
you
Ring, ring.
hear the do.
Yeah, she picks up.
The link between the two of you is established.
Thanks. I didn't want to say anything because I fear if they think that I'm involved in some way or form, they're gonna kick me out of the guild. So just try and keep that under wraps for now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, sure.
Thank you. He'll end it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. Now then, you guys. Oh, before I continue, everybody who got an upgraded magic item has seen it in their inventory, correct? I know, Garrett, you did it yourself, but I just want to make sure that everybody else who I made it for has it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, they're bud.
Okay. Just wanted to be clear. So, before I continue on, just in case there is combat, which I don't think there will be, but you guys have never failed to surprise me. So,
I punched Marl in the face. I'm sorry.
go right ahead.
Oh, damn.
Roll the hit.
Well,
Cast
Dwell
fireball in
possessed
the
me.
middle of the pirate.
Well,
Oh,
Dwell
damn.
possessed me a little bit there.
You know what? We all have those.
So I
moments.
get out of Lorelai's brain and
Get out of order. All right. So, are you guys heading towards the city center to speak with Meryl?
Cool.
Okay.
Mhm.
you guys make your way over. It's not a long walk from Olivier's house, and you find yourselves at the ruins of her house. And she's kind of standing there, a safe distance away from the basically collapsed building. And she, like, hears you all coming. The 7 of you, in this particular moment, are not that stealthy. And she kind of turns to you. Ah, there you all are. She seems better today. Lorelai, from a medical standpoint, she seems healthier. She's no longer suffering from extreme blood loss. Like, it no longer looks like she's been crying 24/7. She doesn't look like as regal as a duchess should, but she looks more put together than any of you, especially you orcs, have ever seen her. So, there's that. And in her hands, there are 2 briefcases and a letter. I'm glad to see you all are up and about. I didn't know. Nobody really explained to me what happened after I collapsed.
Well, same goes for you. You look a lot better.
Patry did a good job patching me up and helping me with a few other things. Regardless, I'm not here to talk about me. I'm here to talk about your reward. And she sets down the briefcases in front of you all. One of them has the 200 gold I promised from my accounts, and the other one, thanks to the Royal Guard showing up so quickly, I was able to trade in the corruptor cores that the guards collected during the time you were in the dungeon and the time you were fighting to save me. So, in total, the 200 gold plus the corruptor cores, you have an extra 985 gold on your hands.
Oh my.
Oh, yippee.
You're too kind.
Extremely generous.
All for me. How kind.
But yeah, so this includes the amount of cores from the ones that you she kind of looks around, makes sure no one's around, basically took control of and are easily executed. So.
Well, miss, we were gonna give those to you to help rebuild Lolis with.
She kind of looks a little stunned by that, but then she kind of like remembers who she's talking to with all of you. Are you sure? I promised all the cores collected by my militia during your stay here.
Well, to ensure that we all at least get the reward necessary, we'll split it in the sense of the ones that we're taking care of after the fact. Those can go all to you, and we'll take the original reward. How about that?
Yep. Just give me a moment, and I'll quickly sort that out. And she opens the other briefcase, sorts it out. By the time she's done collecting, there is still 200 gold in the second briefcase, so you guys get a net gain of 400 gold to split amongst yourselves. She kind of like looks at the remaining amount that was left for her in her city. She kind of like, again, a look of disbelief, as if any second now she's going to wake up and this has all been a dream. But she doesn't wake up. This is real.
It didn't seem like you were gonna have any other way of doing it, so this is the least that we could do.
She is going to look at all of you. And she begins to cry. But unlike the tears of pain and desperation, these aren't tears crying out for help. These are happy tears. As a member of the royal family of Yovia bows to all of you. Thank you so much. You're all... I don't think we could ever repay you for what you've done for all of us.
You can. Just try and clean up these streets as best as possible when we leave. Corruptors are one matter, but this place has always kind of been a shit show for criminals and crooks and all the like, so just now that you have free time, or at least more on your hands than you did before, just do it for your people.
She nods her head and collects herself as she wipes away the tears, and then she holds up in both hands the letter. This is the letter of recommendation, permitting all of you to take the rank up exam in your guild that you require. So,
Well, that is also greatly appreciated. Thank you.
when the time comes and you meet the other requirements, I don't remember them off the top of my head, you will, be prepared.
Thank you, Miss Renem.
Yeah, good luck. Rest up.
You all think you've earned the right to call me Meryl.
Well, regardless of it, we're just glad to have been able to help.
Don't know what we would have done without all of you.
Well, let's keep the good streak going.
Indeed. Who is taking the fancy letter?
I'll lose it. Don't give it to me.
Or Oryx, this do be kind of you got this.
Appreciate it. Yeah, I will gladly accept.
There's a letter stamped with the wax seal of the royal family on it, and it's addressed to the administration of the Adventurers Guild of Yovia. And she has no reason to fake this on you. She's not going to forge a letter. This document is one of the 2 requirements needed by all of you. If you all look in your little quest board chat at the top pinned message, you require 210 quest points and a letter of recommendation from a Yovian noble or 3 higher ranked guild members.
Well, yeah.
To be honest, this is basically the harder requirement, in my opinion. So congratulations. And for our lovely viewers, the party is currently at 106 points. So halfway there in the points section before they can take the exam.
Just a little bit.
A little bit more. I mean, hey, you guys have been doing this for basically half a year at this point. You're already at halfway to A rank. So hats off and applause for all of you.
Yeah.
Alright. Once this is done, she's going to make sure that the money she has been gifted by all of you is going to go to a safe place. And so she's going to go handle that and make sure that the direction she's going is Olivier's house. She's going to make sure that man watches that money like a hawk. And if a robber comes, they will have to take it from his cold dead hands, which I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't think is possible for a thug. But regardless, you guys are now finished with the quest. You guys can chill out for a little bit longer around town. I know Aryax has to go speak with Patry about a quick little learning thing. But if there's anything else any of you want to do in the city before you leave, now's the time.
Well, is there anything else you guys want to see or do? Suppose we've done everything we needed to here, so I know that Aryax said he had something to do, but besides that, we can head out whenever you guys are ready.
Yeah, I think for my thing, just Father Patry's going to try to teach me his little shout thing he did. Kind of offered it to me as like a gift, since we know everything we did here. But other than that, I think afterwards I'm good. I don't know about everyone else if you want.
I'm ready whenever. It's more so for you, Oryx. I mean, you want to take another lap, or if you're kind of, over your trip.
I think I've seen everything I need to see.
All right. Well, hey, you actually want to meet at the front gate?
Yeah, I can do that after my thing with Patry. And I think good job, everybody. Shit.
Yeah, man. I didn't realize how big of a deal we kind of just solved.
Yeah. I've already said it before, but you guys all helped save the city that raised me, so I don't really have any other words besides just thank you from the bottom of my heart. I don't really have any other way to repay you guys or give thanks, but it really does mean a lot to me.
You're our teammate. That's thanks enough.
Man, don't make me cry.
Also, good job.
Oh, don't
with the,
start crying. I'm a sympathy crier.
Good job with the money situation.
Yeah, that's another thing. It's appreciated that you guys allowed it, because I know that that's a lot of money, but if need be, Saghoon, you have an IOU from me.
Oh, you're good. You're gonna help out a nice cause, and
He grew up so fast.
Why? Yeah, he just wasn't greedy. Wow.
He got a priceless gift from the blacksmith, so I think he's more focused on that. Honestly.
Oh, that's right.
That is true. He's distracted.
We're gonna pretend like he wasn't distracted and that this was from the bottom of his heart.
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna go with
I made you by the front.
Just the yes, it's just perfect, Jackson.
Anyone want to go check up on the car with me? Make sure it hasn't been stolen or beat.
Well, that's our ride home, so yeah, let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we did kind of just park it in the forest.
Yeah, you guys didn't bring it in after your fight at the
Mother,
gate.
Wild mother, hear me. Comet, be okay.
Man,
if anything, that was you know what, it's not. It's the better. That was a better strategy, right? Because
because
it's just corruptors in the forest, right? If we brought it inside, it would have been
chances of it being stolen.
Yeah, it would have been scalped.
Those tires
apart.
gone again. The metal gone.
All
no
that's
one's going in the
fuel.
fucking forest.
Yeah, no one's going in the forest around
Yeah.
Lolis. Well, maybe now, but not when you guys were parked.
did the 10 bell,
Oh god.
was that devastating enough that it would go that far out of the
Well,
forest?
remember,
It
they
was
came
just
from the south
scrambled.
into the city and then went below the city. So
Okay.
they never went north of the city, which is where the cars park.
Dude,
we'll
we
get
had
to-
like a
Was
we had like
the
a 1 in 4
cavalry
chance, bro.
1 in 4 chance of where the horde
Of getting
came from.
trampled, yeah.
Where Asher decided, what cardinal direction do I want my massive army to come from?
Yeah.
Oh, north
I saw
is
a nice
good.
car.
But
Yeah.
south. I'm really feeling south today, But yeah. Anyways, we're just gonna start with Aryax. As Aryax, you waddle your happy ass on over to Father Patry, and you can see that he is currently having a conversation with Dr. Vish, and he sees you approaching and he waves to you. Ah, Aryax, good to see you.
Good to see you too, Patry, and again, Vish. Pleasure
to see you. Good to
again.
see you. It seems seems your business here is concluded.
Yeah, actually, coming over here for Patry. Actually, he was offered to teach me some stuff about his roar he can do.
Ah, the dragon's roar. I must see this. Do you mind if I sit in on your little lesson? Patry kind of like, it's no big secret that I have it, so you're welcome to do so. As long as Aryax is okay with it.
By all means, you're all good.
So, he kind of like takes you behind the church where there's like more open space and there's not a lot of people around. You have seen me use it before. It's essentially just screaming at the top of your lungs, but there's a little bit more to it than that. I've noticed you have a grasp on your breath weapon.
Yeah, I can use it from time to time, yeah.
Yes.
Helped out the fight, thankfully.
Well, even the mightiest of dragons require a bit of a recharge period after using it. They're lucky if they can fire it twice in a row. But in our case, we're a bit different. Now, where the roar comes from draws from the same motive power in the chest that we draw our breath weapon from. You simply add the energy you normally would expel as your breath weapon into your shout, as best I can put it. Am I making sense?
Kind of. I guess it's like kind of doing the breath attack without the breath itself coming out, just more of
yes,
the roar, if I'm getting it right.
It's been years since I've been in a fight and had to use it, but there are combative benefits to activating it. So, no. Give it a try. Simply take a deep breath, draw from your center, and roar.
Okay. Let me try again in the same stance as maybe I do my breath attack. Maybe it'll,
whatever.
Maybe it'll help.
Helps get you in the flow.
Yeah, exactly. Fucking Aryax just takes a stance, just tries to do it. Sees what happens.
Roll me Constitution.
Constitution.
12.
Not bad. I'll take a 12. I'll take that.
You understand. Well, as thankfully it's a Dragonborn explaining this to a Dragonborn. So you understand like what he's talking about, the method in which he's asking you to do this, and you start to do it. You kind of feel the bellowing roar rising from your chest, but then you kind of like, as it reaches your throat, you kind of like slip up a bit, and it just kind of blasts out as the beam of ice, and it just kind of hits a nearby tree. Well, that was close, but
Oh, damn it. That felt like the wrong pipe. Good
yes.
God. Okay.
Don't concern yourself with it. Believe me when I say it took me a long time to master this technique.
I can definitely... I get what you're saying, though. I could feel it, but then it just kind of... habit kicked in. Ugh.
Yes, breaking habit is one of the best ways to do it, so... And also, at the same time, getting over this slight awkwardness of... Normally, when we're in a public setting, we're trying to keep our voices proper and at a regular volume. On command, screaming at the top of your lungs. Kind of, there's societal inhibitors in place.
Yeah, I guess it's one way of putting it. Ugh. I can try again just to see if I can do it. Kind of
practice makes perfect,
I suppose. Nice. Freaking. Looks at Vish. Is this really interesting to watch, by the way, Vish?
He's taking notes. The anatomy of
Amazing.
dragonborns is extremely interesting.
Oh, he's engrossed. And I imagine Zadriel's just behind Vish looking at what he's writing.
Oh yeah, Zadriel's on Vish's shoulder, and it's like like you see this moment, because Vish has seen Zadriel before, but it was a high stakes scenario. Like there's the dungeon, and then he was missing a leg and an arm. Now he's in a calm, collected situation where his analytical mind is thriving, and it hits him that a dragon cub is sitting on his shoulder. His attention is now on Zadriel and away from whatever the hell you and Patry are doing. It doesn't matter. There is a baby dragon in front of him.
It's not your baby dragon anymore.
Oh, Vish, that's a Zadriel, by the way.
Zadriel. This. Sir Aryax, we will have to talk when you're finished. I'm going to go study this one for a second. He kind of shifts off a little bit away from you all, kind of poking and prodding at Zadriel, and Zadriel's not here for it, but he understands he shouldn't. He understands he has the self-control not to beat up and spit acid at an old man, but he's tempted.
Okay, he's distracted. Good. All right, let's try this again, I guess. And I'll try it again.
Roll me con.
18.
Aryax, you succeed. It shocks even you as the feeling builds up, and for a second you think you're about to slip up again, but you catch yourself. You harness the energy instead of letting it burst out. And instead of a beam of ice coming at, this large wave of sonic energy just bellows from your maw as it just echoes around. Everybody within a 200-foot radius hears this roar. And, Patry kind of, stands there for a moment. Dumbfounded. A skill that took him years to learn. You figured it out in maybe a 20-minute lesson.
Okay, that was weird. It worked though. That's pretty cool.
My friend.
Man.
You are truly blessed by the dragons. If that is so easy for you.
I caught myself almost slipping at the end there again, but I was able to kind of redirect it. Still is very tough to do, but with your guidance though, it helped out a lot because I would never been able to get that by myself.
Your self-awareness and I suppose internal knowledge of primal instinct must be what is allowing you to figure it out so quickly. Ryan, you may go ahead and add the Dragon's Roar feat to Aryax's character sheet.
Oh, fucking feat?
Yo.
Essentially, like I said, every time you do this, everything within 200 feet can hear you. However, enemy creatures within 30 feet of you basically have to make a con saving throw. If they fail, they're going to take a little bit of thunder damage and become frightened of you. And on a success, they're only going to take half damage and they don't become frightened. So, a mini version of an extremely mini version of a dragon's frightful presence.
Oh shit. Oh god.
And this is limited and tied to your breath weapon. So as many times as you can use your breath weapon, you can do this.
So it's connected, it's not like its own separate thing.
Yeah, it is connected.
Okay. Understood.
Now then, you thank Patry, and Patry's kind of sitting there, once again, rethinking his life. But he's a follower of Zevestis, so he soldiers on. And you kind of walk over to Vish, who's terrified with a pale face looking over Zadriel.
You okay, Vish?
I do not suppose you were old enough to remember the tragedy from 20 years ago?
Not particularly. I mean, I was like 5 when that happened, what you said, but it's still kind of vague, even to me.
Not many people are aware of this. But the Draco Lich, before he became undead, was a black dragon. At least that's what the reports I've read have told me. And yet here I am standing, looking at a black dragon hatchling.
Oh.
Where did you get this one?
I'll be completely honest. I kind of got him as an egg back in my homeland.
Where did you find the egg?
Nylaland. It was given to me.
By whom?
He's kind of like, oh shit. It's like trying to freaking. Oh, why am I fucking? Oh, it was given to me by wyverns. I kind of protected them from some poachers, and kind of afterwards they kind of just gave me the egg, and Zadriel came from it.
Aryax, I want you to be very, very careful. At the current moment, Zadriel is the only thing left physically of the Draco Lich. If we assume that Zadriel, his egg came from that dragon that became the catalyst for the worst tragedy in our world, I recommend you be very, very careful with him. There are individuals out there who might try and recreate that event.
Understood.
If you encounter the Draco Lich cult, I recommend keeping young Zadriel here out of sight from them.
I mean, Zadriel, am I allowed to do this? I'm gonna be respectful, just to show him.
He kind of like stares at you. He gives you like this "Are you fucking kidding me?" expression. Rolls his eyes and like waves his paw, like just get it over with.
Aryax just wave his hand over Zadriel, and Zadriel will just disappear.
Oh dear.
And then looks at him, waves his hand again, and Zadriel will just reappear in the same place.
Vish looks like he wants to say something, but then he thinks about it and clamps his mouth shut, taking a deep breath. That's a good trick. Keep that handy just in case.
If it helps at all, you can't really die.
I am aware.
Because when he just, does the air quotes, if he like gets hurt enough to die, he just kind of just evaporates and disappears, and I could just summon him again.
I am familiar with that ability.
Okay, you're terrifying me, but it's good to know that.
I do not mean to scare you. I apologize. Unfortunately, I cannot tell you any more than I have.
I'm guessing state secrets?
A little bit. We will go with that, yes. State secrets. Just be aware that you are in possession of a creature that defies a lot of logic at the moment. I will not report this. the current moment, it seems like you are keeping a good eye on him, and based on his behavior, he is not set to become the second coming of the Draco Lich. So long as that remains the case, I'll stay out of this.
What's Zach? Remind me, who's the guy's name for the guy that passed out? He saw Zadriel when I showed him.
That is,
Because I believe he's like the information guy.
he's
there,
the
or just,
information guy of the Adventurers Guild.
Tanjos?
Tanjos, yes.
Do you know Tanjos from the Adventurer?
He's an old colleague of mine, yes.
He also knows about Zadriel somewhat, but I don't know how much he does
You
know.
can trust Tanjos, but he does not. He is aware of the legends behind dragons in Alphium. He is not fully aware of the facts.
Got it.
Now that,
I'm trying to think who else knows about Zadriel. I'm trying to think. I'm like, 'cause I think it's just mainly them.
yeah,
that know
but
about
also that one dude, your lovely buddy, the other information guy.
Oh. Oh no.
Also,
that one we're not a huge fan of.
Also,
no.
everybody
So much
who
worse.
saw Zadriel playing poker against Kingston at the festival.
Oh no! Oh, no.
Anybody who's seen you walking down the street with him
I
on your
hate
shoulder.
I hate to say, didn't the guy that we gave the slabs to in the dungeon, who's kind of, the part of the group that we don't like, also know about Zadriel?
Oh, abundantly.
Theoretically.
Also, Asher Chrome, who saw Zadriel during your fight.
Well, what is Aryax supposed to do? Not have Zadriel at all times?
No, I'm just saying.
We're just keeping tabs.
We're just keeping tabs. We're giving context.
I think Vish, as he says, he looks like you're keeping a good eye on him. Aryax is like sweating, like profusely, just like.
There's like a montage of moments every single time you've let Zadriel out of your sight and let him do some nefarious shit.
Yeah, I've been definitely watching him. Definitely.
Zadriel is also equally sweating, and he just kind of gives Vish a nod. It is not a convincing nod, but it is a nod. Anyways,
Yeah.
I expect you to continue with caution from now on, especially
Yep.
with unsavory individuals. A commoner is just going to look at him and think, oh, that's a very big lizard with wings. Dragons, I mean, at the worst case scenario, they think he's a familiar. That's probably the story you should go with. He is a very warped familiar.
Specialized familiar. Yeah.
Yep. Anyways, it was good talking to you. I'm going this way. And he just,
Yep.
walks away.
Yep. Thank you for your time and knowledge and stuff. Zadriel, get my fucking cloak. Get my fucking cloak right now.
Zadriel doesn't have to be told twice. He crawls on your back and hides under your cloak, and he kind of like sticks his head out under your hood, just kind of like poking out there next to your neck so he can see. But he's kind of like, he's latched onto your back next to your backpack.
This is gonna take a minute to get used to.
He looks at you and he like nods his head like, oh no shit.
Yep. We're just gonna walk normal. Just walk normal and not draw suspicion. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm gonna do.
Says
Aryax is like speed walking.
Says
Walking
the
back to
shiny
front
silver
gate.
and black dragonborn wearing a black tattered cloak with a large lump that looks like an extended, deformed backpack under it. You'll workshop the system.
Fucking like, oh, you just mastered a skill that it took me like years to have. Also, by the way, this other guy, you're in great peril and danger if anyone finds out who this fucking little dragon is. Oh fuck! All right.
What a day, What a.
Aryax is having a great day, everybody. That's just how it goes.
I'm glad he is.
Listen, you've made it this far and nothing bad has happened.
Whoa, let's not start saying all that, because it
Ew.
will.
Yeah, Ryan gets it. Anyways, so, those of you who are going to check on the car, you guys make your way out of the city, and as you guys find where you hid the car underneath a bunch of like branches, leaves, and a tarp, luckily there's been no damage to it.
Dish, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't want to show up before we got here. I was not expecting a car to be still here.
What do you think I've been thinking about the whole time?
It's the first time I think I'm relieved to see Comet.
No, there was definitely not going to be anyone who was going to be coming through this way, so...
More worried about, not human things destroying it.
Corruptors, I mean... I guess, but they don't really tend to go to inanimate objects for destruction unless there's a humanoid being behind it to, that's blocking their way, so...
Fair enough. I guess we're just lucky the horde didn't come through this way.
Yeah. Well, get her started. However that works.
Alright, and I'm holding y'all to paying for some of the arcane gas in this time, by the way.
Okay.
Arcane gas.
Yeah? What do you think this thing runs on?
I literally have no concept of what this thing truly is, so you could have told me literally anything, and I'd believe you.
Well, I'm not gonna start now. If you don't know what it is now, you never will. But the point is, you're gonna be paying for it, so...
Why are we paying for it? Can't you just, expense it to the Adventurers Guild or something?
Your mom doesn't pay for your gas?
No, she gave me a car. Why would she pay for all my gas? Part of the responsibility of having a car.
You've got my money. You helped save my city. It's the least I can do.
I appreciate it.
As you guys are having this conversation, you see Aryax speed walking out of the city.
Oh, we were gonna come pick you up, but
No,
right.
I came here. Just buy. Everything's fine.
Nice initiative.
Convincing.
Yep. Learned the trick Patri did, so that was really cool.
Ooh.
Very nice. Everyone's got everything they need. They didn't leave anything in the old man's place.
Of all my limbs, I'm good.
Yeah. Everyone have their books from the dungeon still, or
Yeah.
those?
Yep.
All on me.
Arx takes one last look at the city.
As you
We'll
look
hop
at
in
the
the
city,
car.
you can see people, a large mob of people exiting that front gate.
Huh?
As you all look upon, and all these people look towards you guys. These are the people of Lolis. You can see everybody in this crowd. You see Olivier there. You see every townsfolk you guys helped in the church. You see Patri amongst the crowd. Meryl's in the back. You see Oscar, the good old town guard guy who's helped you out occasionally along the way. But you just see what is essentially almost most of the population of Lolis looking out at all of you. While in terms of a city's population, it's not that impressive, but this is a lot of people. And they begin cheering for all of you. You hear people chanting Team Overtime, people screaming thank you, people just jumping for joy. Why did Bo just roll in that 20 on the blunderbuss?
No!
Bo?
Oh god, Bo, no!
Put the gun down!
It goes in the air and I shot a bird. No. Directly in the air, I shot a bird
Yeah, that bird is dead. That bird.
Yeah.
You don't even
Just
get any
like
like
my
the corpse.
mom.
It's just.
I think he just evaporated.
Yeah, you just
Oh, I'm
evaporated.
so sorry. I was trying to do like the victory
People think
thing.
people think it's
Oh my
fireworks,
God.
and
I know,
people
it
start
seemed-
chanting and screaming even louder.
Yeah, no, fire. That was fireworks. Yeah.
These people are thanking
voluntary.
you for saving their lives, and because somebody actually cared about what happened to them for the first time in a long time, thanks to that courage, others are finally willing to step up and help them too. Team Overtime didn't just save these people. You gave them a second chance to live and be more than just the shame of Yovia. You are all heroes, whether you like it or not.
Yeah, Marl looks super uncomfortable right now.
Aryax has a little smirk on his face.
Yeah, Oryx, the people who you like, the people who was a competition of who can live the longest for your childhood, these people are cheering for you now. Yes.
Yeah, just giving him a wave.
You guys wave, do your thing, stand there awkwardly, stiff as a board, and eventually the people wave goodbye as Comet drives away, heading back north to your guys' home in Dramor. Now then, 1 second.
Road trip.
As well as finally, by the way, speeding down the roads.
Speeding, yes. You're so lucky Bo is not an on-duty cop.
Bo, pull him over.
Bo, grab the wheel.
I'm retired. I'm retired.
Keep reminding himself.
Like as because Bo sits in the front, he can see the speedometer going up and up and up, and he just
wiping his
I'm
brow
retired.
of sweat.
I'm retired.
Yeah, Bo, you just kind of got to sit there like gripping like the oh shit handle. But yes, you guys are on the road once again. And it's honestly a chill and safe journey. One second, just putting to DM because it's beautiful. So, yeah, it's a safe and calm journey as you guys make your way back towards the city of Dramor. It's gonna take a couple of days. I mean, Dwell is gunning it, but still, you guys are on a land vehicle, and you're not breaking any. While you're not breaking it, unfortunately, Dwell, you're not breaking any land speed records. I'm sorry.
Oh man.
Comet is fast, but you have not overclocked him.
I will trick out this car, Zach. Zach.
Oh, I'm not saying you won't. I'm
gonna be
not
a
saying
side
you
quest
won't. That was
now.
not a challenge, but at the same time, it's only so fast Comet can go. And you're driving along, and again, I'm assuming you guys are doing the Dwell drives during the day, Bo drives at night. Simple as that.
That works.
Luckily, when you guys are all sleeping, Bo's driving is much more in control and less daredevil-y. There's no Tokyo drift happening during Bo's time driving, so when you're all sleeping, it's a calm and relaxing ride. Yeah, it's passing by nature along the road. Nothing too interesting is happening. Is there any conversations that you all would like to have?
Do you think you could ever teach me how to drive? Can't be that
Who are you
hard.
asking? Who are you asking?
I was about to say it depends on who you're asking, who to learn to drive from.
Whoever would want to teach me.
I mean, I think there's no greater joy than just being in a big old car and just speeding down the road. You want
Aryax is looking at the review mirror at Bo like, please.
Speeding is an expression. It's an expression, right?
Is it hard to drive?
It's like riding a bike. Oh, never mind. Even
Nope.
like
I don't know what that means.
it's not
I wouldn't
bad.
say it's that hard.
I'm kind of interested.
Why would you even want to drive?
I don't know. I've always just liked picking up new hobbies. That's why I know how to do so many things. I just like having weird skills.
I wouldn't really call driving a weird skill, but it's a good one.
Where I'm from, it's a weird skill.
What happened to the old-fashioned, like, horse, carriage? What even is all this?
As you say that, Oryx, you guys just Dwell is driving at the moment. You guys fly by a horse-drawn carriage.
See, that should be the
We're
pace that
slow
we're
and
going
inefficient.
at.
That's
Okay.
what I'm saying.
Okay.
If y'all want to hop out
so
and get in that
bad.
carriage, be my guest. But
It's not
you won't
so
get there nearly
bad.
as quick.
We get there quick. We can all talk to each other. We're enclosed in a small metal container going really, really fast down the roadways. What's not to love?
Lorelai, I don't even know how you can breathe right now.
You know what? I like to think that I'm breathing pretty okay most of the time.
Why did we put her back here in between us exactly?
Positivity. We need the positivity.
I'm not entirely sure. She decided to sit back here.
Well, I guess better her than anyone else, because then we'd all just be cramped.
I was about to say, I was originally back there. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I
We're
think
too
that's
big.
why. Because I'm compact.
If you weren't, you would be by the end of these drives.
Yeah, fair point.
So, Dwell,
What's you saying about my driving? And yes.
continue.
I'm saying we are two very large individuals shoved into the back of this unflinching metal death trap.
That's what a car is.
I've been to a lot
Trust
of
me.
places in this thing, though. What is that now? Lolis, Norbury, Sidale, and did we drive to Zatol or did we take the?
You were with the caravan.
We
so no.
took an airship.
We took the airship. So, still, it's brought us a lot of places.
Well,
We can go a lot more.
I will ask, driving in this or the airship? What are people's preferences?
Airship. The airship was cooler.
Airship.
No offense, Dwell. The airship was just had
Can
a
I
lot more
just-
to look at.
Can I just choose neither?
You could go on foot, or by
I
sea,
would go on
whatever you
foot.
prefer.
I will go by sea.
Didn't even
Yeah,
think
but
of
you-
that. I gave you that idea. I'll take
You gotta
it.
go like
Right.
around the continent to get to places that way, though.
And Oryx is just they
Rivers.
just showed why nobody uses sea travel in Alpheum.
I mean, technically, he could go by rivers because it's a body of water, right?
Rivers. Last time I fell through a river, I ended up here.
It was in the Feywild, though, right?
Mm-hmm. Sometimes in the Feywild, portals to this world can just sort of open, and then they don't open again. They close, and then they're gone forever. And then you're stuck here forever.
Yeah, I remember you saying something like that.
And you thought I was crazy. Or someone did. Someone thought I was crazy for saying I fell through a river. Might have been 12.
Probably was 12.
That does sound like Dwell. Oh, I'm sleeping.
Yeah.
Honk shoe.
You can be in and out. You don't have to be sleeping the entire 8 hours. I'm not going to penalize you for that.
He wakes up just to dunk on Dwell and falls back asleep.
You know what? That's so real. You're so within your rights, Bo.
Well, as fast as, I'm jumping from this topic to that topic, I guess we should at least get a ground basis of what we're going to be doing when we get back. Unlike any other mission, I'm not going to be super uptight if you guys don't want to get back to work, essentially, because that was a lot. But I just want to kind of gauge from you guys on what you would like to do when we return home.
I'll probably end up picking up some smaller stuff I can do on my own.
Yeah, looking at the job board won't be a bad idea. Though I think the first thing I'm doing when I get home is napping in my bed.
Yeah, I feel like we all deserve kind of a rest day, personally. But I feel like after that, we could probably take small jobs here and there.
Yeah.
Can the cat feed itself?
No,
Speaking of
probably not.
pets, there is the
Toad.
three-eyed toad that pops his head out of your bag, Lorelai.
Oh my god.
What's up?
Oh my wild mother. Hi, little buddy.
How's it going? You know,
How long have you been in there?
the entire time. You know, I saw some pretty crazy shizzle, dude.
Mm-hmm. Shizzle, that's a new word.
Yeah. Yeah, it was.
Man.
There was a lot of stuff.
Every now,
You're not broken.
It was just.
every now and then I forget you can speak to animals
And plants.
and plants.
Is there things you can't speak to?
Well,
Jackson, you comedic genius. Jackson, you comedic
came in with
genius.
a metal chair. Puts a hand on a
Sagoon
high
from the
five.
top turnbuckle.
Sagoon. He must give Sagoon 5 for that one.
Sagoon, take a heroic inspiration.
No, that's an honesty beat.
It's better.
Both.
Yeah, that definitely wakes up Bo, and he's just gonna like stare wide-eyed to whoever wants to make eye contact. Like, nah, he did not.
Aryax would do it, but like, damn.
Wow.
Zadriel just kind of looks at you, Dwell, and he kind of like hobbles up to like the middle, like center console area of the car. He pats you on the leg, gives you like a nod, and walks back over to Aryax.
That was all right.
That was foul. That was heinous.
Careful, I don't want us to
What
get
is-
a car crash.
What is Dwell's reaction?
Well, well, you can't see her knuckles, gloves, and all, but like, absolutely is white knuckling the steering wheel.
Oh,
Just a little bit faster.
Guys, we're gonna get in a car crash.
The veins are popping.
They're just,
Oh yeah.
the Comet's engine just starts to rev up a little bit faster.
Okay, he didn't mean
Yeah.
that. He didn't mean that.
Ooh, I didn't say that. I think you're wonderful to talk to.
Well, I'll let you go 15 over, but don't go more than that. All right.
She's currently 30 over.
All right.
no,
Let's
just no,
slow down
please.
here. Let's slow down here.
You come crashing to a break.
Oh, you just
Well,
slam
not
on the
break
brakes.
easy.
Oh
Yeah.
God.
Oh gosh.
Was anyone not wearing their seatbelt? I just need to know.
Oh god,
Marl.
please wear your seatbelt.
Marl, were you
I
okay?
mean, well, Marl's slamming into somebody's seat.
Marl,
Oh,
were you not wearing your
no.
seatbelt?
No, he thinks he's good enough, like crammed
Oh.
in the back as he is.
Oh,
Oh
This is not a
god.
good
Can
idea.
the folly of.
Can I mom stick out my hands in front of Oryx and Marl? Like,
I'm gonna
like,
let you know
and
right
breaks
now.
them to a
You're gonna
halt.
break your arm if you try to stop Marl.
Oh god.
I'm gonna throw my arm in front of Oryx like a mom's doing when the car goes to stop.
I'm gonna.
I just want to note that Lorelai,
I'm gonna try getting Marl. I'm gonna try.
Bo, my buddy, you're 2 rows ahead of him.
Aryax is gonna get Zadriel underneath like the seatbelt, like over
Yep.
his chest, and like kind of lock him
I'm,
in
ass-
place.
I'm assuming it's like one of those cartoon moments where like you just stick
Yeah.
Zadriel in and like somehow magically have 30 more seatbelts on.
Yeah, just like, like
Yeah, Zadriel, it's like Zadriel's like staring wide-eyed at the speeding road, and it all comes to a clean stop. And Marl, you were sitting behind Saghoon.
Oh no, Sakuna.
As-
Sorry.
You got as the brakes slam and the car screeches to a stop. It kind of like does a little swerve side to side as like the the friction is not happening right now. And you guys, like, nearly go off-roading until it gets more secure. And by this time, Marl, you are being thrown out of your seat. And despite your large frame, you slam into the back of Saghoon's seat, leaning it forward, disengaging the locking mechanism that keeps it, like, upright. That would allow you to, like, lean back, lean forward. You break that. As Saghoon... You get folded like origami.
Oh, God. You broke her car? Oh, God.
Hey,
That's what you're concerned about?
Hey, Dwell. You broke your
broke
car.
your car. Yeah, 12, but you broke your car.
Dwell,
Yeah,
I need you to understand the
yeah,
damage you just
yeah.
did to your brakes.
You think she's going to take accountability for this?
As Morrow, your head slams into the back of Bo's seat, doesn't break it, thank goodness. Your head breaks the fall. Saghoon, you are now sandwiched between the seat and underneath Marl, and you're just kind of like folded, and it's just like you are no longer comfortable. This is pain. This is agony.
Fuck.
Are we stopped?
Yes,
Oh my
you have come
God.
to a complete
Now we are,
stop.
yeah.
Oh my God.
Alright, who broke my car?
You did.
You broke your car.
I'm okay, guys. Yep, thanks for the concern.
Oh
Good
my
time.
gosh, are you two okay? Jesus, what just happened?
Saghoon.
Sorry, Marl. I'm a little bit more worried about the man that's folded in half.
Oh my goodness,
Yeah,
oh my goodness.
I'll be real. I'm more worried about Saghoon.
Get up. He like pushes himself back into his seat and wrenches the seat back for Saghoon.
Oh my
Saghoon,
gosh.
Saghoon, remind me of your dexterity modifier.
God, it's not good.
Plus
is it?
0.
Plus 0. Well, Saghoon, you now can touch your toes super easily.
Really awful chiropractic appointment.
To be honest, yeah, Saghoon, you honestly, when Marl was on top of you, you couldn't breathe and you were in constant pain. Once he got off of you and you were allowed to like move around a bit for some reason, you feel like you can move a little bit better now. However, you definitely have strained some muscles in the back area.
Okay. Are we
Well-
okay? Do you need me to look you over?
I think I'm fine. I was not expecting an impromptu yoga sesh, but
Yeah.
thanks, Dwell.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dwell, speed limit.
Oh my goodness.
Uh-huh.
Comment
Well-
not
See, that wouldn't have
retracted.
happened if he had his seatbelt on.
Can I get out for a second? I'm gonna puke.
No, I'm getting. I need to get out as well. Yes, please.
Yeah,
Yep,
please
let's
get
go.
out of my car if you're gonna puke.
Everybody.
Oh, I almost want to puke out of your car in spite.
Oh, please don't.
Nah.
You guys file out,
Oh, no.
out of the car.
Yeah.
Okay.
Marl doesn't so much step out of the car as he puts 2 feet on the ground and immediately just collapses.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
gonna do the little kid thing of running to the side of the road, retching.
Yeah, Mara, you've definitely got a concussion. I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you, man.
Yeah.
Your head hit the back of that seat pretty hard. This is a lesson, viewers. Wear your seatbelts.
True.
Yes,
Unlike
yes.
Marl, you're not a Triton man with extreme amounts of durability. You are
Your
a
life
human.
is not fictional.
You are squishy.
On the way out, Bo is just gonna like have a stern look in the mirror to Dwell until she like makes eye contact and just gonna shake his head and then get out.
What the hell's that about?
He's gone.
Aryax
No,
is just
you-
stuck
You
in his
can't be
seat.
that dense. You cannot be that dense. It's impossible.
I have to agree with the fist-brained one.
Hey, you shut up. I thought you would have found that at least kind of funny.
Oh, I was laughing my metaphysical ass off with what happened to the blue one. However, you almost killed yourself. And if
No,
you
I
forget,
didn't.
I'm in here too.
Mm-hmm. And if I remember right, you go to the next person you want to.
No.
Doesn't really
You go
matter
to the
me.
next person.
Alright, that's funny.
She's saying this out loud.
Yes.
Oh, great. She's talking to herself again.
Partner as well.
Okay.
Lorelai, you didn't throw it up yet. I think Joel might also have a concussion.
Okay, hold on, give me a minute.
I am not concussed.
Okay, Okay,
I
at
think
first
I
I
am.
thought you're mentally unwell, but it sounds like you're legit talking to someone. Who are you talking to?
I'm not talking to anyone. Don't worry.
We all know
Insight.
Bullshit check.
Dwell, you can. At this point in time, please roll me deception, and
Yeah.
Aryax,
Yeah,
please
this
roll
is
me
so
persuasion.
real.
Persuasion?
Not persuasion.
Perception.
Insight.
Oh my god! I cannot
The
get a
nat
break!
one queen today, ladies and
I
gentlemen.
rolled a 3.
Dude, a 3 versus a 1 is crazy.
Oh god.
So,
Man.
Dwell's lying out her fucking teeth. She's not a good liar.
Okay, Joel, you're talking to someone. It's obvious now. You're talking to somebody. Was it that weird voice we all heard?
Why would you think it's that weird voice?
Well,
Prove it. Do
we
a psychic
already.
blink.
Get on
Yeah,
your Zoom. Come on.
Listen, I caught you in your lie last time too about this. Are you gonna share with the group, or do we have to pry it out of you?
Yeah, Oryx is looking at her like, with the conversation that they had about it a while ago, and he's just like, this is your choice, but they're not gonna trust you unless you do something about it.
Look, I don't see why you all even care about this. It's my own issue. I can solve it myself.
I'm an issue to be solved. I'm hurt, Dwell.
Do you understand the concept of a team in any way?
I do. I
don't think
understand this
you
is
do.
essentially a group project.
Well,
Hmm.
this whole entire mission that we just went on was something that I was going to tackle on my own. Something that you are trying to do with whatever the hell's in your head. And clearly, with what we had to deal with, if I was going to do that alone, without any of you, I would have died horribly. I don't know what scale this is for your part as well, but as I said, you guys helped me save Lolis. So at the very least, think that we can help you too.
I have an idea, Dwell.
Eh,
Why not
She's listening.
give them a bit of a carrot on the stick? Tell them a little bit. Tell them about me. Don't tell them what I am. Don't tell them anything else. Just tell them I exist.
Why are you pausing for so long? Hello,
I'm
you
over-
spacing
I'm
out?
thinking
We can
things
earn
through.
their trust.
Talking to the voices again.
We can earn
Oh,
their
voices.
trust. And then when the time is right, we kill the blue one.
Hello?
Wow.
He doesn't want to kill the rest of us.
Oh, he's getting there, trust me.
I think he's going systematically, one by one.
Does this mean I'm the biggest threat to him or the easiest to take out? How does he view this?
It's the one that he thinks is the most annoying.
This is also fair.
I think it's the one that
You
is
were the
most
biggest hinder to
justifiable.
Dwell.
Yeah.
So yes, you die first.
No, okay, fair enough. I mean, not, but you know.
Alright, how about you introduce yourself?
Oh, you want me to take? Oh, perfect. Let's do it.
I'm back
She
from
will-
puking. What's wrong with Dwell's brain?
Oh god, Lorelai, immediately as you get back, you get the Skype. You get
Everybody
the Skype call,
gets the
as
Skype.
the rest of you do.
Marl starts like rolling on the ground in pain because he has a concussion.
Oh god.
Is everybody answering the phone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like picking up phones.
Alrighty. Hello, everyone. So nice to finally make your acquaintance.
And who is this?
My name is not important. Just know that I am here to assist Dwell.
Assist
seem
her
like it.
How?
By reaching her full potential by any means necessary.
Okay. With what has happened, it doesn't seem like you've been very helpful to Dwell. If anything, just giving her headaches.
The headaches are entirely her fault, I can assure you. I don't control when she gets them.
I meant more metaphorically speaking than literal, but sure.
Oh, please. I've been nothing but a voice and a person to talk to in her times of need. Well, every time you two have spoken, he has initiated the conversation.
Mm-hmm.
And how exactly were we supposed to believe all of that?
Well, since all of you lack the power to get rid of me, you're either going to have to accept the fact that I am part of Dwell, or you all can just continue to be grumpy and, do whatever it is you all do. I mean, one of you's got one foot in the grave already, but that's not my fault.
What is that supposed to mean?
It means one of you is really treading the line of like trying to kill themselves. And
You want to illuminate?
Oh, he knows who I'm talking about. I don't have to name names.
Alright. Is that enough? Has everyone got the picture?
If you do anything to Dwell.
Please. I am merely a voice in her head. What can I possibly do to her?
Psychological manipulation is a thing. You do know that's a thing, right?
Oh,
I need you to know that that's a thing.
I'm completely aware. But surely you have a little bit more faith in Dwell not to be manipulated by some random stranger speaking in her
I
brain.
don't think I do.
Wow, Dwell, they have no faith in you.
He's doing it. He's already
See?
doing what he said he doesn't do.
He's doing what he said he doesn't. Yeah.
I kid. Regardless, it's not like I can take control of her or anything. I am just a voice in her head. She can choose not to listen to me. She's done it many times before.
So
Good rat.
Why are you in there in the first place?
Oh, reasons. Dwell. It's really Dwell's doing, but I can't say due to my agreement with her that I made a long time ago. Like, here, watch, and like you all can like mentally see like him like talking, but when he speaks, it's just nothing but actual static coming out of his mouth. And then when he stops talking about whatever subject happens, so long as she can hear, I cannot reveal any details. And since we're connected psychically, anything I say she hears.
Oh, fantastic. Well, I'm still not scratching psychosis off of your evaluation, Dwell. That's staying.
Look at what you did, thanks. Now I have potential psychosis.
You've had potential psychosis for a while.
Even before
This is not.
Well, fine, alright. If you're satisfied, no need for this anymore. Disconnect.
Oh, but we were just getting to know each other.
Wait. She's not listening. Tell us.
No. When she disconnects, you guys can't hear him.
Yeah, he's connected to her.
Oh, I thought he had his own line.
No, he does not have his own line. He did not complete the challenges Dwell did.
I think we can end the calls now. I'm getting a headache.
Oh,
Yeah.
Marl
Marl,
still laying on the floor, like
here,
just kind of
here.
taps Lorelai and gestures come closer.
Yeah, I was about to say, she just moves over. She'll just place her hands on your temples, and I'll heal him up if I can heal his concussion.
Yep, you heal the concussion.
Also,
Yeah,
ring.
He's going to.
Sorry.
He's.
You're good. Get through your thing. I'm gonna ring after.
Yeah. He gestures for Lorelai to like lean in so he can whisper something to her.
What?
That was the thing I told you threatened me when Dwell contacted me.
Oh. Okay. Good to know. You feeling any better?
Thank you very much, yes.
Yep.
You might want to check Saghoon's like hamstrings or something.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check his spine when we get back.
Yeah.
As you guys are having this lovely conversation, well, Bo, you said you were gonna ring someone?
Yes. Ring everyone but Dwell.
Ring everyone
damn.
but Dwell.
Picking up the phone.
What?
All right. Do y'all want to vote me to drive?
Yes.
Please.
Okay.
Okay. That's fine.
Click.
Yeah.
So, Dwell, do you mind if I drive?
Be my guest.
Guys switch seats, and before you guys actually take off, you see a familiar carriage driving down the road. It's familiar because you all have shopped at it before, twice. It is your good old friend, Leonardo the Merchant.
Oh, yeah.
Resending his image in the chat. Show our viewers again.
The homie.
Yep, the guy who sold you the bag of holding. The bro. And he parks his carriage, looks at all of you, scurries into his carriage, and you hear him like pulling some levers and turning some wheels, and all of a sudden it pops open and he's like, "Hello, friends! Welcome back to Leonardo's Traveling Wares. So interesting to see you all here. How are you all doing? In the market for anything?"
Good to see you. Oh, you good?
No, we're doing that's it. That's all.
Yeah.
Perhaps some shopping can take your mind off of whatever is troubling you. And he pulls another lever and reveals his wares, which is being sent in general chat.
I mean, it's probably a good thing we did just get paid and stuff, so who knows? Might be something we could use.
So,
You're a pet of what?
the alchemy jug, everybody knows what an alchemy jug is. It's got multiple places, and it can make multiple liquids per day. Charlatan's die. It's a magical loaded dice. You roll it, and you get to decide what, or 3 times per day, I believe, you get to decide what it lands on. Cloak of Billowing, we all know what that does.
Do we?
Cloak of Billowing basically just, it billows in the wind magically for cool pose moments.
That's it.
Yep.
That is all.
That is it.
So that's an item. Okay.
That is genuinely an item in D&D 5e. The Crystal Ball allows you to cast Scry once per day. And the Periaptive Wound Closure. Quickly double check what this does. One of the main abilities it has is it gives you advantage on death saving throws.
Wowza.
What is a period?
It's like a little pendant. It's basically a fancy way of saying pendant.
Okay, it's not something to help me close wounds. I want it
I'm
last.
I'm sorry, but as soon as you read the description, the first person I thought was Mara. I was like, just get it.
Oh.
Let me double check. It might do other things besides that. Periaptive Wound Closure.
I don't.
While wearing this pendant, you gain the following benefits. Life preservation. Whenever you make a death saving throw, you can change the roll of 9 or lower to a 10, turning a failed save into a successful one. Natural healing boost. Whenever you roll hit point die to regain hit points, double the result. I think. Hold up, it cut off. Yeah, double the hit points it restores when you roll hit dice.
So
yeah.
I think Charlatan's die looks something good for Saghoon.
And then, of course, he's selling stacks of bullets.
Oh.
Stocks of 20 for 10 gold each.
If somebody wants I already forgot the name. If somebody wants the periaptive wound closure, I have the minor amulet of true sight, which I don't use it. I could theoretically trade it unless we think we would have use for the amulet of true sight.
Zach, does the periapt have does it require attunement?
Yes, it does.
Okay, then I will not be acquiring it.
There is somebody who wants it. I'm happy to try and make the trade.
It's expensive.
I mean, we could.
Very expensive.
It seems.
That's why I'm trying to make the trade.
Yeah, it seems useful, so it might be worth just buying it just so we can we have it.
Yeah.
I have enough to get it.
I mean,
you guys can always try to haggle with money.
Well, that's what I was.
One
That's what I was
gold.
gonna do. Is I was gonna try and haggle with the because I really don't need the minor amulet of true sight. I don't use it, and if nobody else wants it,
Dude, do you know
I
what's
could
crazy?
try to get the price lowered.
Do you know what's crazy?
Hmm.
Like, we just got, I think, 400 gold, and so that could. I did 400 over 7 is 57.14. That's literally the 57 silver, 57 gold, 14 silver we just got. We could literally just pitch him what we earned at Lolis to just this.
I agree,
We
but
could also haggle the price down with the thing. That's what I'm thinking.
That too, and then before we buy it and just use the gold, does anyone actually want
Yeah,
it? Because
that's what
we
I'm
say
thinking.
oh, we can have it for later, but the thing is you have to attune to it. So when someone's down, you can't just attune to it.
Slap it on them, yeah.
Yeah.
Is there anybody in particular who wants it?
I can't. I all my attunement slots are full.
Owen, I'm gonna be so loving, and I'm gonna hold your hand when I say this. As the healer, out of everybody, you need it most, my guy.
Yeah.
And I would be more than willing to try and haggle down the price for you with my minor amulet of true sight, because I literally never fucking use it.
What is it?
You're a major amulet.
It literally just
There
lets
is a major
me
amulet of
cast. The minor amulet of true sight just lets me spend a bonus action once a day to grant myself 10 feet of true sight for 1 minute.
I mean,
yeah, it doesn't seem like that has much use.
I've never used it.
And
I've never
where'd you
used it.
get
It's just taking up one of my attunement slots, and honestly, because I don't use it, I would rather have an open attunement slot.
Where'd you even get it?
I don't know. We got it in a dungeon or something. I couldn't tell you. I've had it for forever.
Dungeon.
I'll happily give it up so that you can get that, because if he lets me haggle the price down and it's more of a reasonable price plus the amulet of true sight, I'm not mad about that. And then you can have it, and then
That
I don't
seems
have to
like the
be
best
as
idea. for
terrified
now.
of you dying.
All right, Lorelai, how are you haggling this man?
Oh, you know how,
She does the thing on the. Is there a counter?
There is a counter.
She does the thing on the counter. She's walking her finger. She's like, so,
I'm just not super familiar with the currency down here.
she starts twirling a piece of her hair around her finger.
So I was wondering, do you think we could maybe do a trade?
What are you trading for?
I quite like that pendant you've got. I've got a nice one myself if you want to see if you could do swapsies, or if it'll cover some of the cost.
Let's see the pendant.
She'll show him.
Interesting. He kind of holds up his monocle to it. Kind of glows for a second. Fascinating, fascinating. Lorelai, please roll me persuasion with advantage.
Yes.
Let's go.
Get him, Lorelai.
Yeah,
20.
Here's persuasion so high.
He
I'm
kind of
just too cute.
nods his head. He kind of strokes his little goatee. Very well. I will knock the price down to 300 gold if you include that pendant.
Ugh.
Guys, this is where I come clean and say I do not have that much money.
Yeah, still a little rich.
Aryax will come up, and he'll have the 300 gold ready to go.
You're so sweet.
If I was a rich man, anyways. So he's like, very well. He takes 300 gold from Aryax, the minor amulet of true sight from Lorelei, and he hands over the periaptive wound closure.
Thank you. Thank you, Aryax.
I have over 700 gold left.
What?
You have
Yeah.
what?
Brother.
You still owe
How
Oryx
did
money?
you-
Yeah, he like picks up. You have what?
Heading
I
area
have-
on my rob list. Okay.
You guys need to remember. Lift Zadriel up and points at him. Where do you think I got the funds from?
Wow.
You all
Perfect,
remember
so you
when Zadriel beat Kingston in a poker game.
Perfect. So you have the money that you still owe me for that ticket, right?
Oh, I'm gonna be honest with you. I totally forgot about it. If you want the gold, I don't have an issue giving the gold back right now. It's fine.
I'm glad you don't have an issue with it, Aryax, because I would like that gold back.
How much was it? I don't even remember.
Zach, it was either 4D or 400. I don't remember.
It was not 400 gold. It was 40.
Okay.
40 gold, right then and there, buddy.
Because yeah.
Pleasure. And he puts it into Borix.
Borix makes the om nom nom face as he gets the coins.
Marl, I got you
Yeah.
a present.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's an early birthday.
I'm not gonna
present.
tell him what it
Tomorrow's
does because I don't want to
birthday.
insult him. I'm just gonna give it to him without explaining.
Yeah, I want you to attune to this. Don't worry about what it does. Just attune to it. It's
Yeah,
fine.
Mara,
Yeah,
you're
no,
handed.
no, it's
I'm
not
gonna
cursed.
send an image of what it looks like if
It'll make you stronger.
Discord will let me. If you look in the
I'm not gonna insult you by telling you in world that I think you die the most.
Watch this be the most horrifying looking magic object we could
Oh
possibly
my
give
god, I
someone.
hope not.
general. Damn it, mother. Okay, give me a second. My tablet doesn't like when I like copy and paste images to send into Discord. So I have to save the image into my files, which is a real hassle. Then I have to go into the Discord app. The tablet's weird like that. Anyways. Boom. That is what it looks like. Look in general.
Oh, that's cute.
So, Oryx gets the rings. It looks like Marl's slowly getting like amulets and stuff.
No, you got chains. You got 2 chains.
He really does. So yeah, Marl, you can go ahead and attune to that after you take your next long rest.
Alrighty.
Alrighty. So, now then, anything else any of you are interested in buying?
You've got anything in the back?
Depends. What might you be in the market for, my friend?
I'm gonna be honest. I don't really know.
Oh, look
I
away!
was-
They're about to start selling drugs.
That was kind of a shot in the dark. I thought you were gonna bring out like I don't even know what you were gonna bring out. I think I've just heard people do that before, so I thought I'd give it a try.
Tell me, my physically gifted friend, with your current abilities, do you ever have issues with opponents that are far away or flying?
He has the 1,000-yard stare.
You remember your little bout with the Imp Corruptor all those 2 weeks ago, where you just fucking knives at it?
Yeah.
What if I told you there was an item that worked like a throwing dagger, but utilized your physical strength rather than your dexterous capabilities?
Continue.
He goes into the back. outlawed in the Zappis dynasty because assassins use them when training and precision kills with devastating effects. He opens a secret cabinet slide and he reveals these double-bladed curved daggers, like 2 blades on the side on either end, and they've got weird like holes drilled through them, making them a little bit more aerodynamic. But when he when he picks one up, he holds it with 2 hands and he hands it to you, Orcs. Go ahead, give it a try.
Okay.
Orcs, when you hold this thing weighs at least 5 pounds.
Hmm. And he wants me to throw it? Is that what he said?
Pick a target, chuck it.
Is there like a nearby tree?
Oh, trees along the side of the road in the plenties.
You will pick one and aim and throw.
You throw it and go ahead and roll me strength with proficiency.
Okay. Can I just do a strength save then?
Yeah, sure. 20.
That was not meant to be with advantage. Sorry.
Either way, we take the left one. 27. Yep. Wait, is that? It's an 18. Okay. You beam this thing, and it flies through the air, making this whistling noise as it embeds itself directly straight into the tree. One of the blades planted firmly all the way into the trunk.
Wow.
Indeed.
That's it's pretty accurate.
As plenty of customers, especially in Nylalin, love to use these. They're good hunting weapons for those who are more close combat oriented, who don't have the time to master archery or firearms.
I'm alright.
Very well. Well,
I think I've gone this far with just using my fists, so I don't really have the drive to want to learn to use other weapons.
understandable. He taps the table twice and he whistles himself, and the dagger flies out of the tree and back into the case.
Marl, this could be something.
He just he hefts his harpoon, just rests it on his shoulder.
I'm good with range.
Right, that comes back to you now. Well, thanks anyways, but I think we'll pass for now.
If you ever in the market for it, just come find me.
Sounds good. And if you pick up anything that would help with more of my style, just you will have a customer for it.
Fantastic. I'll keep a lookout. Now then, anyone else trying to buy something?
He whispers to the group, guys, just ask if he has anything in the back. He might have something.
You got anything in the back?
Unfortunately for you, my friend, I don't have anything that would suit your tastes.
You got anything in the back?
You all can just, unfortunately at the current moment, what I have in the back, it just relies on simple potions of not healing. It makes you feel good, but it doesn't heal you. It's drugs.
Yes,
Oh, get him! It's drugs.
Yeah, no, it's.
Hey,
I was about to say.
hey. None of you have a warrant to search my vehicle.
We do not.
And I do not
I
consent
never
to
said I
searches.
wasn't.
Man.
Yeah, we're not
I
going
never
to.
said I wasn't a narc.
And also, what drugs are you talking of?
Whoa.
My friend, and he kind of gestures to you to come closer.
Mm-hmm. Aryax goes closer.
Finest herbs, picked from the finest, crafted from the finest of herbs, from the borders of the exalted lands. I present to you he opens a sliding section that was completely out of view on the counter and pulls out a potion bottle with a rainbow liquid.
Oh.
Bo is gonna lift an eyebrow and look at it. Can I roll to I don't know, look into what it is?
Go
I was
ahead
a
and
cop.
roll me
I know
history.
drugs.
I don't know shit.
Can I argue that I can do it with advantage because I busted so many criminals
This
with
is
drugs?
not a drug you've seen before, but you might be able to
Okay.
figure out what it does based on its appearance.
Okay. +0.
12. Well, based on the design of the bottle, it's not something you inject into yourself. It's clearly meant to be consumed via drinking. Best case you can understand, it's probably some sort of hallucinogen. Maybe something that gives you a little pep in your step, but it's hard to say.
Okay.
Interesting. And how much would you say this is?
For you, my friend, so long, since you have been such loyal customers to me, I will give you them 20 gold a bottle.
I'm
I think
turning
for-
around. I don't want to watch you buy drugs.
I think for now, I'm just gonna buy one, just
Okay.
to test it out.
Very well.
Aryax, when you drink that, I'm gonna be very disappointed in you. So just make sure I'm not looking.
Yeah, me too. As your doctor, this is. I
No,
can't
I
let
think
you
we
do
all
the
are.
causes.
Listen, I'm a cop. I can't lie. This is
Hey, this is only outlawed in 3 of the 4 kingdoms.
Yeah,
only.
That's 75%. Is
Did-
Nylalyn one of the ones it's not? No, it can't be Nylalyn. It has to be somewhere else.
Did you just admit to having illicit drugs on you?
In front of a cop.
There's nothing any of you can prove in a court of law. Hands the bottle to Aryax, takes the money,
Yeah.
hides
Yeah.
the rest of the drugs.
Yeah.
The other thing that he's forgotten to mention is the drawbacks.
Drawbacks.
I like how you guys are
Yes,
assuming
drawbacks.
a lot of
People have reported from my minor research into the after effects. We have reported feeling a bit tired for about a couple hours after taking it. The effects last for 8 hours maximum, though.
Mm-hmm.
8
Understood.
hours.
I'm appalled.
Well,
Aryax, you're gonna be tripping for 8 hours, buddy. I don't know if you want this.
we appreciate the business, and hopefully we'll see you again for even more wares you might have.
Indeed.
Shaking his head at Ori or at Arya.
But we appreciate your business as always, sir. I don't want to end this on a weird note of like, ooh, drugs bad. We're still cool.
Indeed.
And thank you for your business.
Indeed. I'll let you know if I find any special bullets around the area.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Indeed. Now, if that is all,
fishing
I have
tackle?
a business appointment with the Duchess of Lolis. So, if you'll all would excuse me.
Do you have any fishing tackles?
Fishing tackles. Depends what you're looking for. What are you trying to catch? Saltwater or fresh?
Salt water.
Are you looking for something to eat? A trophy fish?
I usually eat.
He will hold up a box of glowing purple worms. And when I say purple worms, I don't mean the giant things that are super poisonous and all that. They are just glowing purple grub worms.
Yeah, okay. How much?
3 gold for a box.
All right, there you go. 3 gold.
There you go. You stick that on a fishing rod, Marl, and you'll probably be able to. You have about enough for about a day of fishing.
Cool.
Anything else before I go? Nope. Okay. Bye. Click,
no.
click. And he pulls the lever down, and his carriage starts moving down the road again.
No drugs in the car.
Okay,
I'll
I'll come clean. I'm gonna come clean. I didn't want to tell him. The main reason I got this is because I thought it'd be a nice thing to use if we ever need it to use on someone else. I'm not aiming to use this myself.
Oh, thank God! I was so disappointed in you.
So you're trying to drug someone.
I'm so
Basically,
much more disappointed in you now.
Not,
Gotta feel.
not up. You're acting as if I'm gonna do it as like a pranker. I'm against bad people, no.
Aryax, I'm not acting like anything. I am just simply saying what I'm perceiving.
You're right, yeah.
You can't
but
drug people.
Oryx, do you have a
Technically,
flashback
yes,
to
we-
Bandit Lieutenant Toxon injecting you with a drug?
Aryax, I'm gonna fucking murder you.
Whoa!
Jackson!
What did Jackson say?
Dude, Jackson be silent and types things in the group chat so often.
Oh
Just-
my God.
Okay, let me put it more.
That's crazy.
Listen, I'm mainly thinking about the jobs we do for like the quests and stuff, but like maybe, I don't know, like infiltrating a place or something. I thought this would be nice to use as like a distraction. Give
If
the bad guy it, he causes a scene, and then we can do what we need to do and get out without harming anyone.
I'm gonna say this one last time. You do what you want with it. Make sure I am not looking.
Yeah, me too. You're my
I'm
friend,
kind
and
of
I'm
curious,
supposed to.
but yeah, I got.
I'm all for one for fighting dirty, but having experienced it firsthand, fuck that.
I'm supposed to be your friend and support everything that you do, but this is really morally reprehensible, and you're causing me to have a lot of conflicting feelings. So I'm gonna pretend you don't have any drugs on you, and that you're not gonna use them on anybody else or yourself for my own peace of mind, okay? And we can keep being friends.
Lorelai, I am not.
Can we get in
Okay.
the car now?
Okay. Yes, get
Yeah.
We have to.
Yeah.
Just put your seatbelt on.
All right.
Yes, please.
I'm gonna have to ask you larger fellows to sit in the second row so that seatbelts actually fit. I'm sorry.
Yeah, maybe we swap so me, Aryax, and Saghoon sit in the back.
This is a blessing. I appreciate.
Yeah,
the-
why didn't we do this in the first place? You guys will have more legroom in the second
I
row.
appreciate
Sitting here
the
waiting for this
commitment.
moment.
The worst part is, like, you talking to orcs, you and Marl this got in first and decided to go back there. I don't know what y'all were thinking.
Hey, Bo.
Yeah, you guys just sit in
I've
the middle.
never gotten in a car before.
Okay, you know what? I'll give it to you, Marl.
Marl hasn't been in a car either. He's a fisherman.
Yeah, but you know what a boat is.
The car's not a boat.
It's just a boat with whales.
That is very much not what a car is.
No, don't.
Damn.
Don't say
Damn.
that.
I can't wait for somebody to think that, and you guys just drive Comet into the sea.
Well,
Don't.
Please, no.
Okay, so we spot. I'll stay where I am because I can fit. My legs can stretch out in the middle, and then you two can sit, and that makes more sense.
Yeah, it does make more sense. Yeah.
And Bo's
I'm
gonna
not moving.
Bo's gonna
No, it's
sternly. Oh, okay. When everyone's in, Bo's gonna sternly look in the rearview mirror like a mom. Be like, "I got seatbelts."
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Marl has taken the seat that is now broken.
Saghoon,
Honorable.
you have two options, Saghoon. You can chance it sitting in front of Marl again and hope that he listens to Bo and puts his seatbelt on. But at this point in time, if something like this happens again, there's no locking mechanism that will stop the full weight of Marl from crashing into your tiny body.
I guess I can sit behind Marl.
Yeah, you can sit. That means you'll get to sit with me.
That's true.
He seems thrilled.
He's giving up like
Okay.
one of the better seats in the house.
This
I mean,
is
I
the
felt
first time I've
like-
ever heard Lorelai be excited to sit next to a man made of fire.
He's not made
Think
of
about the
fire.
proximity.
He's just extremely
close.
warm-blooded.
Just warm.
Yeah.
Do you,
He's
do
just
you
my
want
he's
me-
my buddy.
Worst case scenario, I guess I could sit in the middle, Lorelai. But if you're fine, it's good.
I'm okay with the middle unless you need more leg room. You're taller than me, so.
I feel liberated.
Yeah.
Oryx,
Have fun
Marl,
with
you
that
guys have
seat.
leg
You know what I also thought about this. Now I'm just thinking out loud. Technically we could have moved the seats in the middle like up a little bit further. We didn't think about doing that either.
Well, with the one that Oryx is sitting in.
The one that Marl sits in. Might have a bit of
Not
an
the
issue with
broken one.
Oh yeah.
Regardless, you guys all get moving once again, driving along, and there's no more special events, no more incidents, so long as Bo, as you're driving, well, definitely did some damage to the brakes with that. It's taking a little bit more time to slow down when you hit them. So, get that looked at. Maybe, if Dwell says
Maybe.
it's fine, then it's her car, her life insurance.
Life insurance.
I believe car insurance was supposed to be said.
Oh yeah,
Auto
yeah.
insurance.
Crazy.
Yeah, because you'll be able to make use of car insurance post-mortem.
I want it to be
I li-
known that it's most likely her mother's life insurance.
Exactly. Think of how.
At least-
So not even hers.
Yeah, I mean, hey, Dwell, if you know what, if you screw up and don't hit the brakes in time, your mom gets a little richer.
What are the guilds
How's
union?
she gonna do it? Why would you tell her that?
That's crazy.
Because I'm a manipulative monster.
I just want to be part of yourself.
What are the benefits offered by the guild? Do we
The
get
guild does not
dental?
offer life insurance. You guys are adventurers. Death is an occupational hazard.
Well, beyond that, do we get like dental? Do we
You do
get?
get dental,
Don't
and
eat
the
dental.
I
guild
think
has.
we've gone through this like 3 times
Yes.
now.
You guys get dental,
Have we?
and literally one of the best doctors in the kingdom will see literally any walk-in at the guild.
Yeah, we have gone through this.
Anyways, so we're gonna go ahead and fast forward to another day as you guys start to arrive back in Dramor as the early morning hours approach. It is the morning of, let me double check the exact date. It is the morning of Solarisk 21st. Happy birthday, Marl.
Birthday, fish boy.
Voice day.
Nice.
Yeah, Marl,
Do
as
any
you...
of us
Ah,
know
old.
your birthday in campaign?
No.
Do we know your birthday in campaign?
Nope.
No.
Have you talked? Oh, Jesus! Of course you haven't.
Marl, as you open your
Brooding
eyes,
little
kind
old
of as
man.
the sun peeks through the car window, you kind of like it settles in for a brief moment. It's your special day, but it's been a couple years since you've had anyone to celebrate it with, so maybe things can be different this year. Who knows? That's entirely up to you. As you guys pull back into the little undercove, place for the car at your house, you're back at the penalty box. Home, sweet home.
Finally.
I can't wait to sleep in my own bed.
Old tokens.
Alright. For today, we're not worrying about anything. Just relax. Do whatever it is you want to do. We'll touch base tomorrow.
As you guys walk up to the door, you guys notice there's 2 things. There's a newspaper and a letter with the Mages Union stamp on it.
Oh no.
Oh, jeez.
Yippee.
Well, it's for you.
It's for me.
I hope it is.
Who's it from?
Mages Union. Take it.
Oh yeah, no, she the springiest step in her step, I suppose. I didn't word that well, but yeah, she's actually very happy to get that.
Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna go over... Is anyone reading the newspaper?
No, I'm face down on the couch right now.
Bo went straight upstairs. He's been driving all day and night for the last day.
As a homeowner, would love to sit in his couch and read his newspaper.
Do you
Thank
want this
you.
couch?
Nope. Nope. I want this one.
The other couch.
No.
So, I've posted it in the chat, in the items, visuals, and info chat, but I'm going to go ahead and read this out loud. There's 2 articles that immediately stand out to you, and this newspaper is clearly a day old. The first article is titled, "Is Lolis Finally Safe? A team of heroes has managed to clean up Lolis. How did they do it?" By Noloman Indigo. Dated yesterday. The city of Lolis, a long issue among the people of Yovia, is showing signs of becoming the city it once was 20 years ago. The walls have been fully repaired. Corruptors appear to be avoiding the city like the plague. How could this happen? We interviewed the citizens and city officials to get the true story. In our interview with Duchess Mara Renam, she was reluctant to provide any information about what occurred. She said, "I'd hate for all of you to harass the people who saved us just because you want to make a little gold off of someone else's good fortune." This told us there was not just one hero, and it wasn't a current city resident. But why would she try to hide away these heroes? What is she protecting them from? As per usual, the failure of a duchess shows no care for the people who have assisted her. Perhaps it's time for Lolis to seek out a new leader, one that won't let another tragedy fall upon the city. We began talking with people around the city, most hard at work repairing buildings, cleaning up rubble in the streets. It is here where we learn the identities of the heroes of Lolis. None other than the Adventurers Guild Team Overtime. Apparently, they had closed a high-ranking dungeon close to the city limits and drove all the corruptors away. And apparently, their actions have now made Lolis a corruptor-free territory. Team Overtime consists of 7 members, all B-rank adventurers in the guild. Oryx Non, Lorelei Wildrose, Marl Inahi, Saghoon Gaok, Bo Devious, Aryax Silversire, and Dwell Donati. Each of them risked their lives to save the city, and they also saved the town of Norbury and closed a total of 2 dungeons during their short 2-season period as members of the guild. The Adventurers Guild has done what the Mages Union promised to do when they set up a branch in Lolis a month ago. Clearly, we know who everyone should bet on during the Fall Harvest Festival tournament this upcoming months. While the details of how Team Overtime has made Lolis a corruptor-free territory remain a mystery, we at Yovian Weekly News intend to investigate and find out what really happened. So stay tuned and keep reading, where the truth will always come out. Now then, the second article, titled Donati Family Feud. Caption, "Has Lazuli's daughter seen the light?" Also written by Nolomen Indigo, but this one was dated today. You'll notice a name on the front page of yesterday's paper that stands out to you. Dwell Donati. Immediately when we hear the name Donati, we think of the weakest member of the 4 great heroes, Lazuli Donati. Surely there must be some connection, right? Turns out there is! Not only is Dwell Donati a member of the Mages Union, but she is the daughter of Lazuli. How the egotistical wizard kept her pride and joy of a daughter a secret for so long is a mystery, but there must be some strain on their relationship if Dwell has not only betrayed her mother's trust by joining the Adventurers Guild. My sources tell me she entered under a fake name, Dwell Donut. Could she be rebelling against her mother's legacy and the shadow she casts over anyone with lesser magical power than her? Could Dwell have broken the regulations of the Mages Union for something so petty? How will the Mages Union respond to this? No one has seen or heard from Lazuli in a week ever since she left for Nylilin on a business trip. Perhaps she is getting some distance from her rebellious daughter to cool off? Interviewing Lazuli's second-in-command, Oscar Lamol, their head librarian, he was appalled to learn of Dwell's betrayal and intends to bring it before the board's next meeting. Either way, It's clear Dwell chose to abandon her mother, and who can blame her? Lazuli has been nothing but a petty stain on Yovia's reputation, with her organization's constant need to prove itself better than the Adventurers Guild, even if they are clearly inferior in every way. The people should applaud Dwell's bravery in standing up to her mother, and I can say that we here at Yovia Weekly News certainly stand behind her.
Fuck.
Dwell, your letter.
Yeah.
Oh.
Were you opening it? You just bound it up to your room and open it up?
Yeah, probably. Oh no.
Yeah, Bo retreated upstairs as soon as there was slander against Dwell. Or against Lazuli, so.
Yep.
He was gonna go to bed anyway, but he was like, ooh, and then went upstairs.
So, Dwell, you're upstairs, and you don't even know what the news article has said about your mother, about you, about how everybody now knows you've basically broken union regulations. You open the letter, and in big red bold lettering. Dwell Donati, for failure to uphold Mages Union Code of Conduct and betraying this organization by siding with our greatest competitor, we hereby revoke your membership to the Union. You are no longer allowed to access any Union facilities, resources, or personnel. You are banned from HQ, and your mother will be hearing of this. Good day to you. Signed, Oscar Lamal. Well, it is
I know
now
Oscar personally, yes.
No, you do not. You understand
Oh,
that he
I
is your
don't.
mother's right-hand man and her most trusted advisor. While you have never spoken to him personally, she speaks very highly of him, and it is now you realize the weight of your situation because, as per your mother explained to you, nobody else in the guild, in the Mages Union, knew of your secret mission. As far as everybody else in the Union is concerned, you are a traitor.
Mm-hmm.
Glad we're downstairs and not in the line of fire.
Yeah, I don't think
Sorry,
she's
Bo,
handling
sucks
this
for
very
you.
well. Bo, yeah, the walls are doing the best they can, but you definitely hear, like, I imagine she's kicking at her wall, punching it maybe, very poorly, but punching it, trying to at the very least. And that letter is getting ripped up. Whoopsie.
Oopsie daisy indeed.
Mm-hmm. I, in fact, think Dwell would probably storm out of the house.
Yep.
Because of course she would.
Oh, out of the house.
Yeah.
You guys who are in the living room are kind of all just chilling there, and Oryx, you were reading the paper, and you hear angry Dwell storm out of her room, down the stairs, and all of you see her storm out the door.
Yeah.
Is that the front door?
Yikes. She is probably going to be gone for a little bit.
Is it a Dwell tantrum or a regular tantrum?
No, this is warranted. And he'll hand the newspaper over.
Hmm. I'm confused. Oh, hold on. I got the second one. Oh no!
Yeah.
That's bad.
Why are you guys reading so intent?
Oh, it's bad. Come here. It's bad.
I mean,
Looky, looky, looky. It's bad. It's really bad.
alright.
The second one. The second one. Not the first one.
Oh.
Yeah.
This is why I don't like big cities, man. It's just.
Wow, Saghoon, read this. It's bad. Oh wait, Saghoon, you can't read.
Somebody gonna read out loud? Is somebody gonna read out loud for
You need me to
Saghoon?
read it out loud. Do you want to try?
I'm gonna sound it out. It might take me 5 minutes, but I want to try.
That's okay, you got this.
Mara, you
It's
get
not
a quick
always
skim
time
through it, then hand it to Saghoon, and Saghoon, it takes you 5 minutes, but you get the story that everybody else is getting.
I did it.
I'm so proud. Isn't it bad?
It's awful.
Should we be worried she's gonna kill someone?
I would like to hope that she has a little bit more self-control than that, but it is something to be aware of, yes.
I hate to out her like this, but Saghoon and I did, like, kind of witness her almost kill Marl once. While you guys were, like, doing other stuff.
And didn't we all just learn she has this like crazy voice in her head that tells her to do bad things?
Mm-hmm.
Not my circus, not my monkeys.
Well, I do.
All right,
Well, I
just,
think you are the
just
monkey.
hang on. Wow. We'll tackle that later.
Wait, what'd he say?
He said to Marl, I think you're the monkey.
Okay.
Well, the circus. I mean,
We'll tackle that later. I'm going to call Dwell.
Okay.
You
Good idea.
Dwell, you hear the psychic link.
All right, pick up. Yeah,
where are
which
you,
one of you
Dwell?
is it?
Where are you, Dwell?
She's halfway, I think, to the Church of Zevestus, actually.
Oh, to the Church of Vestas. Okay, interesting. All right.
Yeah.
It's Oryx. I'm not telling you to feel any other way than you should be feeling right now. All I'm asking is that you remain safe, okay?
Yeah, I'm perfectly safe. Why would I be in any form of danger?
Indeed, she's completely ignored my wishes, and she's going to the church rather than the Union. Seriously, if it were up to us, we should probably burn the place down.
I wasn't asking you.
I'm fine, you know? Just go sit in
Dwell,
this corner.
I don't need the usual answer. What I need is a yes or a no, and then I will leave you alone.
What do you want?
I want to know that you're not going to do anything stupid.
I never do anything
Dwell,
stupid. No.
yes or no?
No, that's what I said.
All right. I will trust you. He will hang up.
So, Dwell,
Good.
you're going to the church?
Oh, yeah.
It went as best as it could have been.
Great.
Well, you walk up to the doors of the Church of Zevestus. There's no sermon going on right now. That is tomorrow. Is there anything in particular? Are you just walking in? What's the plan?
She is looking for Mother Athena Delphtar.
Interesting. Okay. You spot one of the followers. He's just kind of currently sweeping up the large worship room. Oh, hello there. Welcome to the Church of Zevestus. What can I do for you?
Yeah, I'm on Athena is.
Oh, High Priestess Athena. She should be in her office right now. Is there something wrong?
May I talk to her?
Oh, she accepts all who are willing to listen to the words of peace in Zevestus.
Can I point me in the direction, please?
Oh, yes, right down that way. Points down the hall.
Mm-hmm. She stomps down.
Stomp down to Theta Deltar's office, and when you find her, she is currently praying at her desk.
Ew. Knocks like on anything, remotely knockable.
There's a door frame, I suppose.
Oh. Pardon me, Mother Theta.
She will continue her prayer for just another moment before she ends it by thanking Zevestus and looks at you. Dwell. So good to see you again. What brings you to my office?
Pardon, I assume you read the news.
I don't believe I have. We don't get the paper here.
Well, It's another smear piece against my mom.
Ah, one of those. I see. The
And they
public's
kicked me.
public's opinion of your mother has never been the greatest, even when she was an active adventurer.
Yeah. I hate that none of them ever actually take the moment to try and get to know her. It's stupid.
Your mother has difficulty letting people in. There are some things she won't even tell you or I. Nobody except I don't even believe your mother herself knows or who she truly is. She's been angry and bitter these past 20 years. For reasons she has not even revealed to me. The only one who might know is the source of her anger, but I've never bothered to ask. That is a business between the two of them.
Well, you think I should go and ask him?
Perhaps it's better to hear his side of the story as well. I'm not saying you should believe or like him, but at the same time, it's important to have all the facts before jumping to a conclusion. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, it's just common sense.
One side of the story can't get you everything. You've only heard one side, Dwell. Perhaps it's time you heard the other.
I don't suppose you've got a way to get in contact with her, my mom?
I once did. Unfortunately, in the recent months, she's been distant. And ever since she left on her trip, I have heard nothing from her. She hasn't even written to me in weeks.
You know her second in command?
Yes. Mr. Lomal.
You think somehow you could talk to him and get I assume if anyone knows how to get to her, it'd be him.
I can try speaking with him. Though he doesn't put much faith in faith, so I don't know if he'll be willing to hear me out, but I will try. That's the point of Zevesta's teaching. You must always continue to try.
Well, thank you, Mother. This proper addressing, right?
Indeed. Thank you. Well.
I appreciate your willingness to hear me out and the fact that you have listened to my mother in the past.
She and I had a rocky start, but I consider us friends now.
No, thank you. I'll be seeing you, I guess.
My door is open to you anytime, and even if you have nothing going on, perhaps a game of dragon chess like your mother and I play.
Yeah. Thank you.
No need to thank me. Now then, I believe you have a story to hear.
I'll be on my way then.
And on her way out, instead of going straight to the guild hall, Dwell is going to start trying to talk to the Shade again. I love unhealthy coping mechanisms, guys. Don't you?
Interesting. Speaking to me first. That's never happened before. Well, it has.
You think it's a good idea to actually hear that stupid old man out? Or is it a better idea to go find that stupid reporter?
Well, I think You could wring the reporter's neck, put holes in him with eldritch blasts. That won't fix our problem, will it? As much as
Oh, it made me feel better.
as much as I despise this land's concept of idols when gods exist, her teachings have a point, I suppose. Your mother hasn't exactly been fully truthful with us all the time.
And she's got her reasons.
Indeed. But those reasons are starting to hurt you now. Why wouldn't she tell her second in command about your mission?
I don't know. I have faith in her, at the very least.
Good. Keep that faith.
So you think it's actually a good idea to go hear that stupid old man out?
I wouldn't call one of the strongest men in your kingdom a stupid old man, but you know what? I like the idea of you doing that.
Go and do him and ask Skinner.
Well, I mean, unless you've got some poison we could slip into a drink for him.
Well, does consider that for a second they did just buy drugs.
Oh, indeed.
God.
I love it.
You bribe Zadriel with some jerky? Oh, you can get those drugs.
God. Oh, yeah. No. However. You think my mom would think about this a little more or not?
To be honest with you, I never listened when your mother talked. I don't respect your mother, so it's kind of
Yeah.
Don't take it the wrong way. I just find myself to be far more powerful than she is, magic-wise.
Well. You shut up on her now again. I've gotten enough out of you.
I'll keep quiet for now.
I will mentally ring for, I guess, whoever picks up first.
You gotta specify a target.
That's very fair. I guess it'd probably be Oryx.
He picks up. Hello.
I don't know if I'll be returning to the house tonight.
Why?
I don't really want to go back for now.
Well, do you have a place to stay?
I'm going to my mom's old house. My old place.
Alright. Just be careful and thanks for letting us know.
If any of y'all need me, just come and find me, I guess.
I'll call you tomorrow in case we start picking up jobs again.
Yeah.
Alright. Hope you're doing alright. Right. Bye.
Click.
Well, she's not coming back tonight.
Oh. Is she okay?
She says yes, but probably not.
Should someone go find her, or be back till tomorrow?
She's going back to her old home, so let's just let her cool off for now.
Give her space.
For now, in terms of when she comes back and whatnot, I know it's a pretty concerning matter, but let's not give her a hard time with, you know, the whole voice inside her head thing. We can tackle that at a different point, but she's going through it at the moment.
Yeah.
So maybe let's just cool it and just, even if he says or does anything that is dwell adjacent, just, you know, be a little bit more mindful.
Mm-hmm. You could just leave it be for now. Oh, on an unrelated, happier note, I'm gonna go do something real quick.
You do that thing.
This might not be quick, actually. I've never put this kind of thing on before. I'm gonna go try on my thingy I got.
Good luck.
Cool. If I need help with the straps, I'll let you know.
And she dashes off to the bathroom.
Alright.
What do you guys think of multicolored straps?
Depends on the color.
Yeah. I'd hate red.
Oh yeah, it'd be so confusing if you had blood on it. You wouldn't know when to clean it.
Yeah, very tacky.
Either of you want to go fishing?
Sure.
I can. You know what? Let's all go.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm
Need
good.
to pick up some rods from the market then, but yeah.
Can't say I'm too good at it, but I can try.
Pointers.
Catch a fish here now and again in rivers when they're frozen, or lakes.
I mostly hunted on land, not, you know, bodies of water, so I'm not too inclined.
Anything
Why are you
that's-
laughing, Gaki? You got
had-
something to say?
I had this thought in my brain of just like a buck standing there minding to miss this, and then Oryx just popping out of a tree. Oryx just popping out of a tree, punching it in.
Wham!
The ultimate sucker punch of just fucking out of nowhere, just hit the fucking face as hard as you can.
Oryx be like, oh yeah, I've hunted on land. I just throwing hands with a bear.
I got it.
Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt, but that thought just like flashbanged me. Now I want to see Oryx go big game hunting.
Starts boxing a tiger.
Yeah.
Saghoon, are you coming with us?
No, I think I'll go to the post office and see if there's anything I can drop off.
Alright, sounds good. I'm gonna call Bo and see if he wants to tag along. Ring ring.
Wow, you get the ring.
Aryax, Marl, and I are gonna go fishing on our day off. Do you wanna go?
I'm not gonna lie. That picking up Dwell's shift for driving has me dead.
That's
I
fun.
might just sleep. But
You're good.
if you get anything, let me know. I'd like some fish.
Alright, sounds good. Take it easy.
Yep.
Alright, it's just us three. And, Zadriel, of course.
By this
Sounds good.
time, Lorelai, you would be finished in.
Yeah,
putting on the
she.
armor.
Yeah, if you guys are still like in the living room, she's like behind the wall or whatever. She's like,
Okay, it's a little different, so I need an open mind, but I want opinions.
Okay. He's just like saying like, did she get like a dress or something? What-
she like kind of pokes her head around the corner, and then she'll fully pop out in new armor. Whoa. There you go.
Oh.
Lorelai!
What do we do?
Behold, my friends.
Woo!
Behold, lovely viewers, the new Lorelai.
Ooh, fun.
Damn.
Drawn by Salem, of course.
Yeah. Mind if I say you look badass? That's awesome.
Thank you. It's kind of embarrassing to admit, but I've always, like, growing up, read those storybooks with knights, and as soon as he said he could do like anything, I kind of jumped the gun a bit, but I think it suits me.
Yeah. Well, you are certainly protected. That's for sure.
Oh yeah.
I
feel beef here.
I can't exactly say that you'll ever be camouflaged ever again, but it's still really cool.
Thank you.
I'm confused. Didn't you talk to that guy for like not even 5 minutes? How did he make all this?
Did you not see him do that to literally all of our things?
No, it was somewhere else.
Huh?
My mind was somewhere else. I was thinking on.
Oh. I just
Yeah.
sort of like pulled him down and asked him if he could make me a set of armor that was like me. The flower engravings are a nice detail. And
Yeah.
look at these cool sleeves.
Yes, very tactical.
Upon further inspection, Oryx, if you do take a closer look, while it does look like fabric, it actually is extremely thin, durable chainmail, which has the texture of fabric.
Oh, never mind. It is tactical. Well, I certainly have no worries about you on the battlefield.
Yes, now I can heal and not go down as easy, which was my main concern.
Well, you want to test out your armor by going fishing with us?
Yes.
All right.
He promised to teach me how to fish anyway.
I did. Well, we'll have to pick up a few more rods at the market, like I said. Maybe get a little more tackle because I don't. He holds up the box he just bought. I don't think this will be enough for 4. Yeah.
It's all you, man. I have no idea as to what we're doing. I was just gonna punch the fish, but that is clearly not how you do it.
Well, it depends on the type of fish. If it's a larger one, like a bluefin tuna or something, sometimes it's useful to be able to like stun it before. But yeah.
Like holds up his fists.
Yeah. Though that also precludes if you're decent enough in the water.
Yeah, Lorelei, maybe you could like body slam a fish now.
Oh, you know what? I'm realizing the optics of I can understand the fish, and I don't like eating them, but I will choose to tune it out.
That's when you say
Wow.
RKO out of nowhere. No.
She straight up just elbows a like straight up like the you jump in the air and just like elbows slams a fish.
All right. So the 4 of you gather your things and head towards the market to quickly pick up some fishing rods. I'll say like to get a fishing rod for all of you and some extra bait, 2 gold total for all of that. It's not that expensive.
Oh yeah, 2 gold.
For Saghoon, we'll get to your mail stuff later. And Bo, you're having a nice nap. You needed it. You deserve it. Take that sleep, Bodvius. As for Duel, quickly go back to her.
Yeah. Yippee, guys. I'm so sorry.
Are you going to the Adventurers Guild?
She's going to her mom's house.
Okay.
Genuinely. Or hoping to get in.
Okay. You walk to your mom's house, the manor you grew up in, you find yourself on that doorstep once again. That doorstep she found you on. Your first real memory. Being the child lost in the rain, knocking on the first door you saw. You're back there again. But this time, there's no one to answer the door. And it appears that the house has been locked.
I wouldn't know where the spare key is, if there is one, or have one on me.
The spare key is Lazuli's magic, so unfortunately, no.
God damn it. Have I seen her do it enough to attempt to replicate it?
You are welcome to try.
Alright, I would
Go ahead
like
and roll
to.
me Arcana with disadvantage.
Oh, man.
my god, I hate it here. I would like to use Lucky.
You roll me one more Arcana.
Man, the one time I rolled that 20. This is... I hate this. I hate this. I would like to use my D10 of inspiration I get as a natural human.
It's not a D10 of inspiration. It's just a
Oh,
heroic
shoot.
inspiration. So you basically
forgot
just get
how
to
that works.
re-roll. So basically, you do another regular roll of Arcana.
Alright. So no disadvantage imposed upon me this
So
time?
the lucky roll didn't have disadvantage upon it either. It's just
Mhm.
whenever you use lucky or heroic inspiration, you roll another dice.
Okay. So I'm just stupid.
It's it's fine. It's complicated.
No, pardon.
Alright.
Well, thank you for saying
12.
that. Mm-hmm. I'll
So
take it.
11,
Yeah.
10, or 12. Unfortunately, you don't know the command word or the magic signature necessary to activate her locks.
Man, big sad.
Try potato flavored flapjack. Zach uses that as a password for everything.
Zach uses it as a password for everything. Lazuli Donati does not.
Actually,
Bullshit.
it was activated by a code, and Dwell is an incredibly hopeful person, I think. Or at least
Incredibly
towards her mother and her mother's opinion towards her.
Mm-hmm.
If it's a code word, she will say her own name to attempt to get in. She's desperate, man. It's not gonna work.
It's not.
It's definitely not working.
No.
Oh.
Is it your gotcha day, maybe?
Yeah. Will the day her technical birthday, will that work? I'm sorry, Zach. I'm
try it.
tempted.
It does not work.
Bad mom. Bad mom for real.
She's had this house
Yeah,
longer than
please.
she's had Dwell. She set the code long before she met
I
Dwell.
love my
Yeah,
mom.
Dwell, maybe it would have been a good idea to tell us that you weren't coming home when you knew you could get into the house.
Can you get in through a window, maybe?
Can I get in through a window, Zach?
Breaking
Did my
and entering?
mama leave in an open window?
This is your mother we're talking about.
No,
All her
she
stuff is
definitely
in there. She's kind of paranoid that those windows are locked.
This is so
I'm
sad,
the shade
guys.
now. Break the window. Shoot the window.
You are welcome to try.
Alright. Do you know how to get in?
Talking to me. Why
Who else would I be talking to?
I don't know. I don't. Again, it's a two-parter. I don't know.
Alright.
I would like to call, I guess, Oryx again.
Oryx. Oryx, you, Lorelei,
Call of
Aryax, and
shame.
Marl are walking to the north towards the beach to go fishing. And you hear the ring ring.
Oh. Hello?
I can't get into my mama's house.
I'm sorry,
I
that's
love
not
Dwell,
Orange
guys.
laughing. That's not
I
Orange
love
laughing.
Dwell
That's
so
me laughing.
That guy
not
is
him.
There's
in my
no
mom's
shame.
house.
I
There's
love
no
her. She's
shame.
so pathetic. Dwell is the most pathetic woman alive, and I adore her. Okay.
I would like to think that we're walking and it's so bright and sunny and peaceful and beautiful, and then it cuts to Dwell and it's raining, pouring,
Yeah.
she's sobbing. I can't get into
Yeah.
my mama's house.
Okay. Okay. I'm collected. I'm collected. Um. Okay. I'm sorry. Why tell me?
Cause I might be home anyway.
Okay, that's fine. You can. I'm pretty sure we all have a spare key, so yeah, it's your house
I figured
too.
I'd say just in case. Didn't want
Alright.
to surprise y'all.
Okay, that's totally fine. I don't know when you'll be back, but some of us are out fishing, others are back at the house. So.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, why don't you go treat yourself to like something to eat, just whatever your favorite food is.
What? Y'all ever had jambalaya or gumbo or, I don't know, shrimp etouffee?
No.
They're good, try 'em.
Okay, that's great. If you want, I'm sure some of us can go later when we're back. If you want.
Yeah, fine.
Okay, that's. That wasn't me telling you. It's if you want. If you want anyone to go, that's. You know, I was suggesting that for your sake. You know, if you want company, you don't have to have company, but I'm extending the offer to you if you want to, you know, hang out with us.
Well, thanks. I guess enjoy your fishing.
Yeah, we'll be back before dinner, and I'll talk with everyone about going out to eat jambalaya.
I would prefer shrimp etouffee, but I suppose jambalaya is easier to find, so.
Shrimp and to what?
Etouffee, it's not that hard to say.
Okay.
He's the worst.
I love her.
I'm gonna talk to everyone about getting your shrimp dish later.
Yeah.
Is there anything else that you would like to discuss while you have me?
No, I'm just updating you since I thought you wanted to be updated.
I do. We do. And I'm glad that you're doing so. This isn't a coworker asking if you need anything else. This is a friend extending a hand and an ear. Are you sure there's nothing else you wish to talk about?
I am sure.
Alright. We'll see you back at the house then.
Bye-bye.
Bye. And Vivi, when they hang up, he'll look over to the rest. So I think we're going to go out to eat shrimp parfait later.
Do we have
yogurt?
I don't know. I've never had it.
Ew.
Either way, that's what
Marl,
those.
it's fish. Have you had it before?
I've had plenty of shrimp dishes before.
I think I'm saying it wrong. The point is, I asked Dwell if she wanted to do anything to make her feel better, and she wanted to go out for shrimp something. So, to, you know, make her feel better when we get back. No one has to go, but she, for once, would like to, and this is crazy what I'm about to say, but hang out with us outside of work.
You didn't talk to Dwell.
No, I did.
Are you sure it was the voice thing impersonating her?
Oh, I'm positive.
Do you have a voice in your head now? Like, I don't know.
Saghoon, did you go fishing with them?
I thought they were still in the house.
Nope.
No.
No.
Yeah.
I thought you left as well.
I thought we hadn't left yet.
No. They went to the market to buy rods.
I mean, I wouldn't mind going. Like, I would like to. That sounds like it would be fun if everyone else wants to go. Don't get me wrong. I'm just surprised that that's what Dwell wants.
So am I, but are we really going to pass up this opportunity when we've finally gotten through?
What about you two?
Marl's just staring straight ahead.
I don't really
And
mind
they keep
personally
walking.
myself. I mean, it'd be nice to, be together, team bonding and stuff.
Yeah.
Or just friends eating out because we're friends. That too,
Yeah, I don't think we've done this since since like the first few days that we were a group and we went out to eat.
Actually,
Pretty-
we haven't.
Pretty much, yeah. To be honest, that we have been. I feel like there's a reason why we're pretty close to. Because aren't we like getting closer to ranking up?
I think we're a
We've
little
been
over
busy.
halfway. Yeah.
Yeah, we've been really busy, so
don't
I mean,
really
we
take
make good progress.
Yeah, we don't take a lot of stops. But in a good way, I think.
Yeah, everyone's been working hard, so. Besides the whole duel situation, I think it's just needed for everyone.
Marl, you okay?
I like, have we stopped to talk? Because if we have, he's like digging through the bait and tackle box, trying to figure out which lures are gonna work best for what we're catching.
Earth tomorrow.
Hey, Marl.
Yeah.
Current moment, you're sitting there, trying to ignore this conversation. Just a thought occurs. At this current moment in time, Dwell has no one. Current moment in time, she is alone. At least she believes that. That is a feeling very familiar to you. But unlike you, in the past, there are people willing to outstretch a hand. So, just food for thought.
Earth tomorrow. Hello?
Yeah.
Were you listening?
You guys do whatever you want for dinner. It's whatever.
Alright, come on. I know after everything that you're probably hungry too.
Miles, do you think I'm catching fish to eat? I don't need to go out to dinner. I'll make my own stuff.
Come on, man. We've only been together for what? Like, how long has it been, Zach?
Basically half a year.
We've been together for like half a year now, and we've barely gone out as like, pseudo friends. I know Dwell's deal, but I'm not entirely too sure if you consider us that or not. But point is, it'd be fun,
Yeah, we deserve a celebratory dinner after everything.
Trust me, I just had the most depressing episode I've had in a while, but simultaneously I bounced back pretty quickly. So this is quite needed on my behalf, and I think for a lot of other people too, it's the same.
And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to just relax and spend some time. But there's only so much I can do, and I'm really currently trying not to make this bigger than it really needs to be.
Is there something going on?
Yeah, that sounds like there's, unless we're missing something.
Dwell's going through something right now, and you guys want to support her. It's
And
good
we
on
wanna
you.
s-
I
and
will
we
let
wanna
you
s-
all do that, but I
Well,
But you what?
I'm really trying not to make this anything about. I'm trying not to be selfish. Let you guys do your own thing, but it's not Not every year I have someone to spend my birthday with.
It's your.
And with that, he closes the tackle box and starts walking towards
Whoa,
the beach.
whoa, whoa,
again.
whoa, 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 whoa.
Is that today?
Happy birthday.
Yeah.
After you get back here, you little bitch.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, that's a happy birthday. What do you mean,
Yeah,
big deal? That's that's
Moral.
great, but you didn't say anything.
For the past 6, 7 years, I've had literally no one. I don't really project and let people know, as you've all been very much aware. But it's just a birthday. Dwell's been slandered and, going through a lot. You guys want to support her. You guys want to try to help out. And like I said, I've had no one for the past few years. This is the first time she's being alone. She's been left alone. I'm not going to let any problems I have with her get in the way of you guys wanting to support her. If that means we get to fish now and I stay by myself when we go home, I'm fine with that. It's more than I usually.
All right. Well, you're half right. Yes, we're going to support Dwell, but in case you're thick-skulled and really here, this is for all of us. It's a celebration of us just, being alive, for that matter, and just doing a good job. So, this isn't necessarily all about Dwell. It's not necessarily all about you. It's for everyone. So, while celebrating all of us, while helping Dwell get through her shit, we can also celebrate your birthday. I don't see anything wrong with that. Do you two?
Exactly. Nope,
Yeah.
not at all.
Yep.
So if you don't want to make it a big deal, then we won't make it a big deal. But we would still like to at least help you celebrate alongside us and alongside having Dwell eat shrimp parfait.
That every time you say that, it sounds more and more disgusting.
I think I am saying it completely wrong.
Either way, I'm not gonna go out to dinner with you guys. I'm gonna make one of my mom's old recipes and just enjoy.
Well, it is your birthday, so I'm not gonna tell you what to do. But
Wait, can I make it a big deal for 15 seconds?
I'm hesitant to say sure, but you do you.
She kind of like almost aggressively tackles you in a hug and just like happy birthday, and then she lets you go and she's like, I'm done. That's all I wanted.
That was more like 3 seconds, but all right. Thank you.
I won't redeem the rest of the seconds. I'll leave you be. That's all I wanted to do. I just don't get to. I didn't have friends in the Feywild, so I didn't get to celebrate anybody's birthdays. Like, ever. And I love celebrating other people.
yeah, man.
It's exciting. Let's go fish.
Hey, count yourself lucky. I made up my birthday.
You made up your birthday? When's your birthday? We need to have everybody's birthdays on a calendar.
Well, I have no idea when I was actually born, so one day I just kind of did a rough estimate and was like, yep, that sounds about right.
When is your birthday?
Need a reminder?
Yes, please.
Lunaris 31st, so next month.
It's next month. I think it fell on a cool day, and I think my friends and I were just kind of feeling it, so I was like, yeah, fuck it, this is my birthday.
Oh, that's cool. I actually don't think I know what my birthday is with your guys' calendar system.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say in general. I was gonna say let's just make up your birthday like I did.
No, I do have a birthday. Okay, well, it's not called a birthday. Technically, it's a well, it's a birth, but it's you like uproot. Am I uprooting? I popped out of the ground.
So
That's relevant.
So it would just be the day that you popped out of the ground.
Mm-hmm. Actually, my birthday is this season, I think.
It's in 3 weeks. Or 2.5.
Oh,
Would I have a
it
way
looks
of
like-
knowing that here, Zach?
At the current... Actually, you're technically a living seasonal clock. Because you're technically half tree. You have more
That is
understanding of... Ironically, you have more understanding of time than anybody else should.
And she like thinks for a moment. She's like, actually, I think my birthday's in a few weeks.
Oh, looks like all of our birthdays are pretty close together. What about you, Aryax?
Mine's next month too, at the end.
Just like me.
Exciting! And we figure out Bo, Well, and Saghoon's birthdays and put them on the calendar, and that way we can all know each other's birthday.
Zadriel's birthday was like half a year ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much, yeah.
One birthday I don't have on the calendar is Saghoon's.
Saghoon has always been here. He has no birthday.
Saghoon is an eldritch beast.
He is what was and what will be.
Well, apparently he just
Fine,
popped
yeah.
into reality 3 months ago, so you don't really
Lame.
you don't really know if that's not true. He could have just existed for all of time and forgotten.
Saghoon, you should gaslight us into thinking that.
As you guys have this conversation about birthdays, making big deals out of stuff. I'm gonna quickly, Saghoon, go into the mailroom.
Yep.
So for you, I have compiled this little list. There is 6 letters, 5 gold each, 2 medium package, 15 gold each, 3 large, 20 gold each, and 1 massive, 30 gold.
I will try the massive.
So remember Marl's anchor?
Yeah.
It's like that, but it's just a square box. Like if you imagine like the dimensions of a Minecraft block in real life, it's that, but it weighs so much.
Okay.
Do you need a? Do you want the cart?
Yeah, I'm gonna need the cart.
Okay.
Maybe 2 carts.
Okay. Get you set up. Like another courier helps you get the box on the cart, and from there on, man, you just wheel it. Like, why didn't you think of this when you got Marl's anchor? Yeah.
I didn't see it when I got the anchor, but yeah.
But yeah, this package delivery, super easy. You drop it off, you get the signature, and it pops in the little device you got, and 30 gold pops out into your hand.
Yes. Sweet. Okay. Sorry, what were the other packages you said were there?
There's 6 letters, 2 medium package, and 3 large packages.
I'll take I do all the letters and the medium packages.
Sure. So
At
that'll
the same
net.
time, or
You have enough time today to do those. So that's going to be 30 plus 30. So that's going to be an extra 60 gold for you.
yay.
No sweat off your back. Well, I mean, you're running basically laps around the city delivering them. So you get a good cardio workout in.
Saghoon is becoming fit.
Saghoon is becoming fit. He's hitting the gym, you know? But all right then. So, we're gonna end off on the well. After failing to get into your mother's house, and now knowing that this evening most of your friends are willing to go out and eat. I'm not gonna. I've already forgotten how to say it, so I'm not gonna say it.
Etouffee.
Shrimp etouffee with you. You've got about a couple hours to kill before that time. Doing anything?
She's spending all of it probably getting used to her new gun. And is there anything that she could, fire on that wouldn't immediately kill something? Like, I would say the punching bag that Oryx made, but I think that would immediately destroy it.
Yes, it would destroy it.
Yeah.
Bo would have already set up some targets in the back.
Yeah, there's some bottles, some targets in the backyard. But yeah.
Yeah, no, she'll go out back and just start, target practicing.
Alright. But yeah. Is that all you do?
Well, she's clearly still seething a little bit, but, I don't think she's got a better outlet. She's got no one to yell at right now, so, for now...
Couple hours passes, and we'll pick back up next week with the fishing crew. So that is where we're going to end tonight's session.
Whoop, whoop.
And we lost James.
Hooray.
No. Bo! God!
No.
Regardless.
We didn't mean he was the targets.
Oh, there he is. Okay, he's good.
Oh, he's back.
Anyways,
James.
guys, thank you all for watching, and we will see you back, I'm pretty sure, next week for your regularly scheduled program. Depending, I'll post an update if we're all busy, but at the current moment, it's looking like we got enough players to do next week's session.
We got a pseudo Thanksgiving sesh.
Honestly, you guys are gonna be going out to dinner and giving thanks to the fact that you're all fucking alive.
God.
So,
Perfect.
Thanksgiving fishing session. Gonna be good. Anyways, a Black Friday fishing session.
Hell yeah.
Regardless.
Fish better be on sale.
Regardless, thank you all for watching, and we'll see you all next week. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Everybody wish Marl a happy birthday.
Shrimp parfait.
Yes. Hey.